Hello, welcome to the news is live on your and over 30 affiliates across Ghana's 16 regions, including Bederin FM, Bumpurugu, Clenham Radio, Bato, Gaskia FM, Techiman, and Radio Wa. Get radio, TV, and online content on the myjoyonline.com interactive app for Android and iOS devices. Coming up, search underway for 13 fishermen reported missing after 2 fishing boats carrying 23 persons capsized at the Ada estuary. Also, former Chief Justice Sophia Kufu backs calls for review of the 1992 Constitution, citing the inability of the National Development Planning Commission to implement its development plans.
There are some very substantial changes that we're going to have to propose, that because they are necessary to be made in the Constitution.
Also, thousands of registrants remained frustrated 3 days into the limited voter registration exercise in the Tamale Metro Center in the northern region as processes remain slow to the equipment malfunction.
Assemblyman who gathered us in a bus and brought us here. The queue was not going in an order, and we didn't like that.
This is our 3rd day of coming here.
We'll also tell you how the deteriorating air quality is compounding the struggles of sensitive groups, especially those living with asthma.
It's not easy. It's a difficult moment, especially something that relates to your breath. You can't breathe.
These are more coming up shortly. We start from Adwoa, where at least 13 fishermen are missing after 2 boats carrying 23 of them capsized at the Ada estuary. The incident is reported to have occurred whilst trying to enter the Volta River. The Ada East District NADMO coordinator Ebenezer Tekise Nati, who confirmed the incident, said all 10 fishermen in one of the boats were rescued, but the 13 others in the second boat are still missing. NADMO and the Navy are searching for the 13 missing fishermen. We have more on that coming up later. Now let's head to the Upper West region, where families of 3 men arrested and allegedly killed later by police in Tuna-Nahari in the Upper West region have appealed to the Interior and National Security Ministers to commence investigations to unravel the mystery surrounding the death of the men. The trio were apprehended at their homes during the wee hours on December 1, 2022 by gun-wielding men at Tuna-Nahari in the Savannah region. Joy News Upper West Regional Correspondent Rafiq Salam has more.
Tuna-Nahari are mourning. The 2 communities are a few kilometers away from each other and both located in the Solar Tuna Calvert district of the Savannah region. The people are grieving over the loss of 3 young men. Adam Jahaya retired is a direct uncle to Jim Okocho and Hadi Salfu, and he speaks for the family.
They've made arrangements at the police mortuary. We should go there and identify whether the 3 people we are looking for are among the 7 dead bodies. How? When I went to extend them on in April at the mortuary, I couldn't even identify them because all their faces were covered with blood.
The bodies of the 3 young men were finally released to their families for burial.
Rafiq Salam with that report. Now, thousands of registrants remain frustrated and stranded 3 days after the voter registration exercise commenced across the country. In the northern region, many eager eligible registrants have been queuing for days due to the slow process, mainly because the equipment continued to malfunction. In the Tamale Metro Center in the northern region, only 72 people have been enrolled onto the register. Northern Regional Correspondent Martina Bugri has the rest of the story.
The limited registration exercise in the northern region capital Tamale continues to witness very long queues at the 2 offices of the EC in the regional capital. At the Tamale Metro EC offices, some of the residents told Joy News they've been to the center since the first day and are yet to get the chance to have their names captured.
I came yesterday and I arrived around 8:30. The assemblyman who gathered us in a bus and brought us here. The queue was not going in an order, and we didn't like that.
This is our 3rd day of coming here. It didn't go well for us at all.
Since day 1 of this registration, we have been working with only 1 electoral area. On the first day, we were able to register only 1 person.
Martina Bugris reports. Now let's move to Domi-Kwabenya. The delegates will decide. That's the verdict of the constituency secretary for Domi-Kwabenya, Theophilus Ansalabi. As Member of Parliament for the area, Adwoa Safo declares her intention to contest the seat in the upcoming elections. In a televised message, Adwoa Safo apologized to the rank and file of the New Patriotic Party for her long absence and perceived ineffectiveness as a lawmaker and government appointee. Accepting the apology, Theophilus Ansalabi said her fate will be decided by the delegates.
Domi-Kwabenya has been in the news for all the bad reasons. It got to the extent that they wanted to declare this seat vacant as a result of her doing. Apology well taken. MPP, we have the men and women. She's one of them. The delegates will decide.
At the national level, Deputy General Secretary of the NPP, Haruna Mohammed, says Adwoa Safo's apology is a step in the right direction.
I think for her to have a public apology first in the place, I think that it is good. I think that it's in the right direction because she's speaking to the larger population and not only to the New Patriotic Party, but also speaking to Ghanaians as a whole, people who are not even in her constituency. I think that she's showing a certain sign that she admits that certain things have happened that she thought or she thinks that it hasn't gone very well, and she's apologizing to the people of Ghana.
Well, it is unclear what triggered this apology, but at Domi-Kwabenya, mixed reactions greet Adwoa Safo's apology.
Safo administration is very poor. When it's voting time, you see her around, going up and down with a macho man. That's what they are. All of them are up to. They are there for their own interest. What are they doing to help the constituency?
So you are not ready to receive her back after the apology?
No. The MPC, there are many. We want them to come downstairs. 270. What are they doing?
Human being offend human being. So if she has done something, she has realized that what she has done is wrong. Who are we to say no? We forgive her. So that one, therefore, apology is accepted.
And you had some residents of Domi-Kwabenya reacting to Adwoa Safo's apology. Now, with over 2 million NCD cases since 2020, asthma ranks third, trailing only after hypertension and diabetes mellitus in Ghana. Even more concerning, 36,780 new asthma cases emerged from January to June 2023. For these sensitive individuals, worsening air quality due to vehicle emissions compounds these struggles. In our first report on air pollutant impact, we follow Ruben, an asthma sufferer for 17 years, illustrating the grave consequences of deteriorating air quality.
In Accra, the familiar sight of cars trapped in a gridlock is an everyday occurrence. However, an unsettling reality accompanies this urban tableau. A cloud of thick plumes of toxic fumes emanates from many of these vehicles. These harmful emissions infiltrate the lungs of millions, regardless of age, with lethal consequences that unfold over time. For many residents, particularly those with heightened sensitivity, this smog is gradually transforming from annoyance into a genuine menace and silently causing harm, with thousands paying the price for every breath they take. Ruben Alexander Otu knows this all too well.
It's not easy. It's a difficult moment, especially something that relates to your breath. You can't breathe.
Ruben, like many Ghanaians, had to board commercial public transport to their destination.
Smoke from their exhaust pipes, very bad.
The journey is far from comfortable. Not even his nose mask can save him.
I do experience that a lot.
In Ghana, the impact on non-communicable diseases is striking. From January to June 2023 alone, 36,780 new asthma cases have emerged.
I use my inhaler almost every day.
Michael Ashali's report now. Former Chief Justice Sophia Akufo is backing calls for the review of the 1992 Constitution. According to her, the Constitution in its current state does not give the NDPC the authority to implement development programs. The reason the Commission only plays an advisory role to government. Speaking at a Constitutional Review seminar organized by the Institute of Economic Affairs here in Accra, Sophia Akufo insisted the amendment of the Constitution will help institutions like the NDPC foster development.
There are some very substantial changes that we're going to have to propose, that because they are necessary to be made in the Constitution concerning the role, the function, the working, the processes, and the output of the NDPC. You don't set up an institution like the NDPC and then you cover it under a bushel, and its output does not necessarily reflect in the nation present and future.
Former Chief Justice Sophia Kufu ending the bulletin this morning in our top story. Search underway for 13 fishermen reported missing after 2 fishing boats carrying 23 persons capsized at the Adwoa estuary. I am Amazing Amache Thompson. Business is next on the Super Morning Show.
You know, Papa, see that? And it's rickety car. Hey, Papa! Bobo, so how your engine now? It is half man, half amazing. Thanks to Quartz and you can feel better energy. Can't touch this. Actually, guys, so Sancho's engine just died like that? Yes, so somebody managed to convince him that there is a better engine oil than Quartz, and he switched. Sancho Panzapa. Now, which engine oil can be better than Quartz? No other, my guy. Quartz with its age-resistant technology, it keeps your engine younger for longer. Now you know. Have you guys seen the new bottle design? It's superb. Quartz 9000 from Total Energies there improves fuel efficiency. Why do you think Mr. Mane and Logoso have taken the Quartz Nation movement World Cup like that? Sorry. Chairman. Quartz. Keep your engine younger for longer.
Behind every door lies a world of opportunities.
And with Absa's flexible loans, you hold the master key to open all the doors to your dreams.
Doors to a new horizon and everything you could ever dream of. At Absa, we help you open the doors to all your dreams. Whether you want to buy a home, a plot of land, or finance your personal projects, our flexible personal loans, mortgage, and credit cards can make it happen. Visit absa.com.gh to discover how to get things done. That's Africanacity. That's Absa. Terms and conditions apply.
Your preferred retirement partner, Apex Trustee, offers you an unmatched pension administration service that guarantees a cheerful life of retirement for both formal and informal sector workers. Our Progress Occupational Pension Scheme, the Progress Provident Fund Scheme, and the Progress Personal Pension Scheme will help you achieve financial peace of mind during retirement. Apex Trustee provides employer-sponsored schemes, including staff welfare schemes, seeking to outsource the day-to-day administration of their second-tier occupational pension and third-tier provident fund schemes. Start the quality lifestyle journey you envisage for your retirement now. Call us on 0504 368048 or 0256 793330. Apex Trustee, a joyous retirement begins here.
Welcome to the Visa Summer Experience. Enjoy offers from merchants worldwide. Get your Visa. Explore the world with complimentary travel insurance. Relax in premium airport lounges worldwide. Check in with exotic hotel deals. Relish sweet deals on restaurants. Fuel your adventure with discounted car rentals. And if you want to shop online, we've got offers for you too. There's so much for every traveler. Visit africa.visa.com today.
Na wansu na shibola no. Mudi bebia na mu shibola. Aden.
Ho, masa, na bola na wonshi bi da.
Wa hwe, wo be ma zoom lion abefa ubola no akono. Die ne awu keka. Niama asisa inti sisa ubola star ni bi why.
We nyina e kasen, sisa ubola star no. Na wonso ye boga. Ji zoom lion bola konko no bi. Na ma zoom lion fa ubola no. Never star 857 hash. Etu ya ubola ne ka.
Yeah, Charlie, so many vibes and I born 10 father, my sanaba. My mini papa and you're not for more fear anymore, more acquaintum. Trebiania, so I'm Maniscaco Fiesi and Fancy that near fear for before Javasi no parking. I bear me Sujai Casa. Thanks to Sukasa, how to your nature. Sukasa see a damn brony friend affordable luxury homes, or more 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, where you're fully gated or grants and communities, or more malls, clubhouse, and all social amenities, plus 24-hour security. I'm with flexible payments, and yeah, I know my dear at Dow Casa, plus plus 100% guaranteed cashback. Yes, 100% guaranteed cashback. No quick unanswered stories. Contact Sukasa right now through phone calls or WhatsApp on 030-296-0865 and 055-369-7886. Charlie's social media so more, baby. You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube at Sukasa GH. Email Susie at info@sukasa.com.gh. Sukasa, building on trust.
Charlie, that be the sound you hear when things make hot. I'm sure this is not battery, just cash flow. Laja no day. It is safe to say we are all facing challenging times. We are all wondering how we are going to lighten our financial burdens. Nowhere cool. But don't worry, with a little help from your trusted bank, Societe Generale Ghana, be biara be fine. Societe Generale Ghana is making all its customers happy with the Yatiso Loans promo. In fact, SG Ghana customers and even non-customers who are on the controller and accountant general payroll can enjoy access to our amazing discounted loans. Don't waste time. Get your loan today. Step into a branch or call 0302-214-314 to get the ball rolling. Terms and conditions apply. Remember, promotion ends on 29 September 2023. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Just be happy. Don't you worry.
Marmiesi, good morning.
Good morning, Kojo.
So I warned you that I will ask. The question is simple. If you were offered one of two things, A, a visa to the UK, the US, Europe, some Western country, or B, $20,000 to stay in Ghana, which one would you choose? Original.
That's a difficult decision to make.
What makes it difficult?
No, that's $20,000 just once. Or I'll be paid $20,000 every month to stay in the country.
Who are you to be paid $20,000 every month to stay in the country? Who is which of the people who have been given visas are being paid $20,000 every month in the UK or US? Which of them?
Oh, but you're saying they're offering me $20,000. I need to clarify.
I've clarified for you. It's a one-off payment, $20,000.
Hey, Charlie. Wouldn't I need $20,000? No, also.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
And when I stay in the UK too, what are the offers there? As in, am I giving accommodation, work to do, and everything, or what?
Or you don't understand the people who are traveling, the people who are boggering, the people who are leaving the shores of this nation because they want greener pastures in other countries. When they go, does somebody give them free accommodation and free transportation?
But you say I'm giving you this to stay. To stay means what? Does it come with all, or I have to make or do all that work?
You have to do wherever you are. You have to do all that work.
Charlie, I'm not decided seriously.
Mamiesi Thompson can choose between $20,000 and a visa to go and hustle abroad. Maybe you can. Maybe you know which one you would choose. Use the hashtag JoySMS. Let us know, because we're talking about it today on the Super Morning Show. Right now, for the 6 a.m. news, we are grateful to Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. And Absa Bank Ghana Limited, helping you find a way to get things done. As always, our gratitude for the Joy Business Report goes to our dear friends at Glyco Life Travel Insurance. Glyco, we cushion you for life.
Time for the Joy Business Report with me, Mamisi Nyamiche Thompson. Coming up, Governor of Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, attributes recent decline in inflation to efforts by the central bank to stabilize prices. Also, World Trade Organization to offer Ghana a platform to engage India on ban on export of rice. And economist Dr. Patrick Isuming warns continuous reopening of the domestic exchange program sends bad signals to investors that government is struggling to contain its debt stock. Let's start from the Bank of Ghana. The governor, Dr. Ernest Addison, says this recent decline in inflation is due to measures implemented by the central bank. Inflation declined for the month of August to 40.1% from 43.1% recorded in July this year. According to Dr. Addison, the Bank of Ghana is focused on implementing a prudent framework to restore price stability. He was speaking at the joint meeting opening of the 45th meeting of the Board of Governors of YFM and the 62nd meeting of the Committee of Governors for WAMA and WAMI.
You would notice that in 2022, we went through an economic crisis for which the government requested for a 3 billion ECF facility from the IMF to restore fiscal and debt sustainability, which has led to a major restructuring of our debt. Presently, we are focused on implementing a prudent framework to restore stability and promote inclusive growth. We are quite confident about the outlook. As just yesterday we have had a new reading of inflation, we suggest that we have stayed on the disinflation path with inflation declining by nearly 3 percentage points.
You heard Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison. Now, economist Dr. Patrick Isuming has stated that the continuous reopening of the domestic debt exchange program sends a bad signal to investors and the International Monetary Fund. According to him, it portrays a government struggling to contain its debt despite assurances to cut expenditure. Government on Wednesday reopened the domestic debt exchange program to allow investors who did not participate in February to do so. But Dr. Isuming argued that the inconsistencies is not good for investors.
Overall, it's quite problematic when, we seem to be doing some back and forth and to be flip-flopping a little bit. So, at some point, it's clearly communicated that this is done, this is good, we are good to go. And then suddenly it comes back. And then sometimes you get some rumors that this is coming back. And then, there's some denial and it comes. I think all of those are not helpful in terms of the policy communication. I think it just tells us that, the government definitely wants to reduce the debt as much as it can, and it won't shy away from imposing more of the burden on Ghanaians. You see, there are different things we can do to bring down the debt. We've done domestic debt exchange. We have to grow the economy. And then we have to cut the size of the deficit.
Economist Dr. Patrick Isuming there. Now, some operators in the car rental business say lack of regulatory framework in the industry is affecting their operations. The players explain that the sector lacks adequate data to drive effective policies check and the conduct of workers in the sector. Founder of Wupeka Ghana, Yusuf Saidu, called on the stakeholders in the area to push for the implementation of policies that would drive positive growth. He spoke to Joy Business at the Wupeka relaunch.
One of the biggest concerns in the industry is the lack of data. There isn't enough data available to actually understand the amount of opportunity in Ghana. And that is one of the gaps that Wupeka is actually looking to bridge. In addition to that, the lack of an online presence for a lot of the small to medium scale car rental businesses that you see when you're driving on the streets. You always see their cars parked along the streets. They have no way of getting any type of reach to potential customers through online platforms.
Now, the World Trade Organization has indicated that it will offer Ghana the platform to engage India on recent rice ban. India, one of the biggest exporters of rice in the world, recently announced a ban on the commodity. This has resulted in a sudden hike in prices of rice on the local market. But speaking to Joy Business in Geneva, Switzerland, Deputy Director General of the World Trade Organization, Ambassador Jean-Marie Pogum, says there is a way out for Ghana.
The first thing is to engage India and show the impact on Ghana's food security, import and all that. And I think this dialogue most of the time gives collaborative solutions. So filing an appeal is always a possibility, but as I said, there is no strict prohibition on export restriction in our rule book when a country is considering to face a crisis. We have this is one of the exceptions. So engaging in the Committee of Agriculture would be probably the best.
Now, players in the tourism sector say the high cost of doing business across the African continent is a major challenge, hampering the smooth implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. Speaking to Joy Business, the Business Development Manager at Cape Town and Western Cape Bureau, Londi Kumalo, said for AFTA to succeed, there is the need to ensure an ease in cross borders. Now, she spoke at the Cape Town and Western Cape Bureau workshop organized to foster business relationships between Ghana and South Africa.
First of all, I think the African Free Trade Area Agreement is a great initiative in terms of facilitating trade, and when we get there, that will mean the prosperity of all of the countries collectively. One of the big other things is the cost of doing business across the continent.
We're sorry for that sound anomaly. Now, Londi Kumalo is the Business Development Manager at Cape Town and the Western Cape Bureau. Now, a one-stop shop for your door solutions, the company offers a blend of smart technology and durable stylish doors to keep your home secured. Leading door outlet, Safety and Home Solutions, promises to give patrons of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair a mouth-watering discount, as well as free delivery and installations for patrons who purchase their wares. Here's more in today's Business Journal.
With a focus to empower homeowners to fortify their homes against intruders while granting you an elegant walk-in, Safety and Home Solutions offers cutting-edge exterior and interior security doors. From bulletproofs, French doors, you name it, and you are sure Safety and Home Solutions will produce to your specification. I met with Ravi, the technical works manager at their showroom.
As you can see, is in the different sizes, double door, single door, 1.5 door, depend on the requirement. The dimension is 1.8 cm by 2.1 cm.
Okay.
So it opens like this. Both we have left hand open and the right hand open, right? It works on a locking system which we call as central locking. Here it locks 3 times. So this is the basic idea of our door, which meets the full security aspects for individual's house.
Now, how many types of security doors do you have?
Generally, we have 3 or 4 types of security doors, in which we have the sizes also, single, 1.5, double. In all this was the glass finish, what I showed you just now. This one is the embossed wood finish. When it's come in the contact with the rain, with the sun, any atmospheric problem, any environment, these doors can withstand. And this is a galvanized metal steel door which is made up of 15 mm gauge thickness of metal sheet.
If you're security conscious and may want a bulletproof door, Safety and Home Solutions has you covered.
As you can see here, bulletproof security doors. This is made up of fully 5 layers of the composition.
So if someone is to drive a bullet through this, you are sure that it's not going to penetrate?
Even Brother Isaac, I will tell you, some of the customers, they come and they want to even try the gun, and we are happy to do that. In our warehouse, we have kept the door like this, and the customer, one of the military guy, he came and he wanted to check whether we are saying true or false. He checked the 8 mm bullet, and my brother, you won't believe, the guy was behind and the bullet penetrated this layer, but the back layer stopped it.
And that was a report filed by Isaac Atase Nyako. Now to the commodities market. Crude oil is trading at $94 a barrel this morning. Gold increased by almost $5 to open trading at $1,915 an ounce, and cocoa is selling at $3,730 a ton after gaining $4. And on the currency market, the cedi is going for 11 cedis, 58 pesos against the US dollar on the forex and retail market, and is still selling at 14 cedis, 58 pesos to the pound. It gained value against the euro, trading at 12 cedis, 45 pesos to the euro. And that's how we end Business Report here on the Super Morning Show. I am Amici Nyamiche Thompson.
As a Super Morning Show here on Joy 99.7 FM. Thanks to Mami Esi for the Joy Business Report. It's time for us to go for an inspirational song before the news review. Inspirational song brought to us by Duraplast Ghana Limited, producers of quality PVC and HDP pipes and water tank. Where Duraplast goes, water flows. This is our inspirational song.
Can we dance? Can I show you a dance? Are you ready?
This song. Who did this?
The Banfra.
The Banfra.
Yes.
That's a memorable name. Yeah.
There's a leader, there's an artist called Nanaya Oforiata, and the album is Charlie Wate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
So what you feel the vibe, Raymond?
Not at all.
What be your story? God could do one. Yeah. Everyone knows the story. Who says you don't have a story?
Yes, I agree with
story free since
Yes.
'93. All right, okay. So let's get started.
Yes.
With the Drive Safe campaign.
And our Drive Safe campaign is brought to you by the Joy News and Multimedia Group, is supported by Toyota Superior Quality. So, guys, Kojo, you would use the Kaswa Road sometimes.
Yes.
When you're going to Cape Coast.
Yeah.
But I got a report. Somebody sent a message and said the Kaswa toll booth and barrier, the road is so terrible that I leave the house as early as 4:40 a.m. So I was checking with people who live there, and I'm told that around the broadcasting to the toll booth, the one stretch is off, like the 2-lane, 1 lane is completely off.
When you say
so
off, you mean?
What I mean is occupied by sand, I am told. So that road is basically just washed, it's been washed away. And so, drivers are forced to just use one road. So one road is blocked, the sand has washed that entire stretch, and they have to go through serious traffic. So if you are on that stretch this morning listening to us, oh God, we're really, really sorry, and I don't know what can be done about the situation.
I do. This is an engineering problem. There is a hill right there made of very loose clay, soil. Every time it rains, it just washes onto the road. Come on, are we saying that it's beyond us to just understand that we need to build a little barrier there, so that whatever is washed doesn't make its way onto the build some drainage underneath the barrier so that the thing has a natural place to wash to. When you build roads, you're supposed to build drainage, and your drainage is supposed to be based on the topology around you. You have to understand when it rains where the water will flow, and then you build your drainage to cater for that. This is I'm sorry, but this is construction 101.
It's not rocket science.
Oh,
except for our republic.
Wow. I will say
it is our rocket science.
If you're on that stretch this morning, we
rocket
feel your
people
pain.
do it. Yeah, people
but
do
remember
rocket science. We've sent men to the moon.
Yes.
And
still be patient and stay in that traffic. We'll try and get some answers, find some answers, try and make a little bit of noise, and get authorities to pay attention to that stretch.
Maybe, in all fairness, we made living in Accra so expensive out of the reach of many who work in Accra, so they have to live in Kaswa and its environs. So, Kojo, they are being forced to go and live where they'll pay less for rent and other things.
Yep.
And yet, the sacrifice they have to make is to endure the trouble, the huge movement in their ember. And we don't want to reduce that suffering small by making it a bit more comfortable for them.
And look, how can you live home?
So
at
when you
4:30?
compound these things, when you put all of them together, a guy wakes up every day, he's troubled. And you think about it, the child has to come to school in Accra, and Ajo, leave school, then go and pick up leave work, go and pick up your child, then go home with the child. Very tired, very, very, very sad. Then ends up doing the same journey up and down consistently.
Yeah.
At some point, if you have an opportunity to abandon this kind of life, you will take it. You will take it not because you are not a patriotic citizen. You will take it because it is difficult. There's an extent to which you can endure. And endurance, this one is not going to last for only one night. It will last for a very long time. So we need to make life a little bit more comfortable for our people.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Anyway.
At the moment, if somebody leaves Kaswa at 5:30, trying to get to work in Accra, and another person leaves Accra at 5:30 to Kumasi, the Kumasi guy will get there before the Kaswa guy gets to work in Accra.
And this person leaves at 4:30 not because she's going to a job that would start at 5 or probably start at 8 or 8:30. That's not fair.
I had a colleague, Franklin. Franklin will tell you that, Charlie Ray, if I make a mistake and I leave 2 minutes after 5, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I won't tell you a lie. So please, I beg you, let's wrap this up quickly and let them run away. Anyway.
Well, please drive safe.
Let's learn how to say it right. It's brought to you by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. And Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say either.
I had an allergic reaction last night. There must have been some weird pesticides on my pineapple which caused my face to puff up horribly. Thankfully, the effects were just temporary. And that's how you say it right. Sorry, did I take you by surprise? Let me explain. I'm talking about the word temporary. 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 Not temporal. In fact, temporary and temporal are two words with completely different meanings, but some people mistake one for the other. The Cambridge Dictionary defines temporary as not lasting or needed for very long. But temporal, according to the same dictionary, is defined as relating to practical matters or physical things rather than spiritual ones. You see, no relation whatever to each other. Anyway, as I said, I'm glad the allergic reaction was temporary. Otherwise, I might have had to abandon temporal solutions and call in some pastors and malams. Okay, let's get into the news review brought to us by First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different, and Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough.
All right, I'll start with the Daily Guide newspaper. On the front page, it says government reopens domestic debt exchange program. 7 missing in Adwoa boats disaster. Fisheries Ministry bans new canoes. And I'm sorry, Adwoa Safo begs NPP. That story is on page 3. It says, Member of Parliament for Dom Kwabinya, Sarah Adwoa Safo, has publicly apologized to the NPP, particularly President Akufo-Addo, the Vice President, and the Majority Leader for her negative behavior during her extended absence from parliamentary duties. So it takes us back to last year, where the Adwoa Safo controversy first started, when she took a lengthy leave from legislative duties, denying the majority caucus the numbers to win critical votes on the floor of Parliament. Subsequently, we listened to her with the whole change in accents and the fact that she said she had some family issues that she was dealing with back in the US. She is back in Ghana now, and some people are interpreting this latest apology, this public apology, this was a video that she made, by the way, to mean that she wants a return to Parliament.
Wait, she did a video.
She did a video
to apologize to the president and the party, yes. And then she posted it on social media.
Yes.
To everybody. Apologies.
And she was speaking.
Oh, she also apologized to the
Tree.
people of the Okay.
And also ordinary Ghanaians.
She singled out the constituency chairman, the chairman of the party. I mean, she mentioned some specific names. So, is this a return of Adwoa Safo? Does she want to run again? Are they going to allow her to?
So prior to her problems, was she a good MP? I think that's the most important deciding factor of anybody in Kwabinya. Was she representing the people the way she ought to represent the people? Let's just pretend that period she had problems. It was out of her control and not within her doing. And human beings are subject to these difficulties. But was Adwoa Safo doing the very things that she was supposed to do in Parliament of the Republic of Ghana? And ultimately, I think that should be the determining factors that will put her back in office or out of office. But again, doesn't she need more time to now concentrate heavily on the other things that may or might have worried her in times past? Why is there the need to automatically jump in? Is she so patriotic that representing the people is so dear to her? That's all she wants to do with her life. I mean, these are the questions that ideally people should be asking, because at some point in time, you take a decision based on the facts available to you, based on what you can do going forward. Now, I'm no longer able to give you the level of representation that you need. And the last few months, years, have shown me that maybe I should concentrate less on partisan politics and do other things that may equally be of benefit to society. That's if the ultimate aim of most politicians, including members of Parliament, is to serve from deep within their hearts, give service and sacrifice for the people.
I am also concerned about how you communicate when you don't have the ability to represent your people. Do you just take off? Do you just start posting? Because remember when she was away, she was posting on TikTok. She was singing and dancing. So what was the communication? Yeah, to her constituents.
No, yeah, I get you.
That's important. So if
but I actually
you
think that some of those videos were later videos that were just reproduced anyway.
When you have an issue in the future, are you going to take off the same way that you did?
And Dominic Abinya is a very huge constituency.
It is.
Dominic Abinya can have 1,500 and other people who will represent them. The evidence in our parliament is that you don't need to be having extremely high standards to be there. In all fairness, she is not the Jesus Christ of Dominic Abinya.
I want Adwoa Safo to win again, so that when I say certain things about voters, I'll be right.
Well, let me move on to all your other stories.
Yes, there's a story about evangelist Amy Newman saying that she went through depression that nearly took her life. There's also a story on Kweku Menu, the Kumewood actor, who says he's very certain many celebrities in the showbiz industry are going into politics because of hunger and not necessarily the desire to serve.
Just the people we don't want in the political space. You see, because we are a developing country, we need our very best brains in the political space so that they can help us develop. Countries that are already developed, they may not need the very best people in their political space. They just need people who have time on their hands and people who are willing to serve the people genuinely. It's the opposite of the people who are willing to go into politics who should be in politics. If let's do a review of their CVs anyway. That's why predominantly their business will be either be sitting on social media and attacking people. So thinking how they can do thinking how they can do things differently and improve the lot of the people. Where they don't need people to improve the lot, they can put any Tom, Dick and Harry there. But we, more than ever, will have to do the other way around. It should be based on the very best of the people, because we need them. We are in urgent need of them, right from our finances straight down to wherever. And the recent examples have shown that people without ideas, people who do not really truly want to serve the people, they are the ones you should keep very far from your political positions.
But we should critically be looking at what is attracting showbiz personalities to get into politics.
They can make money in creative arts. So they are finding that their colleagues equally make money doing the things that they don't, the small things that can get him there. And they are fame. So the halo effect, people will translate fame in one area to another area.
So it's money.
Yes, at the core of it, so yeah.
Because these are people who don't even get involved in national conversations. And then a year to elections, they just pop up and they say, I am with this party or that party. And
It's a transferable skill, okay? The ability to perform. It's a transferable skill into politics, isn't it? Because half the time, the people who claim to be leading us into the promised land, they are just performing.
Yeah. So when people with proven record in performance, come in there.
I don't see why they should be shut out of the profession they have been training for.
Now, let me do the finder. BOG remains prudent, strong, and functioning efficiently. So, Big Brother Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, who was almost removed, who probably is the biggest. Is the BOG governor's big brother, if not controller. Now, who perhaps is the biggest threat to the central bank in all of its forms, wrote a very wonderful epistle that Ghanaians should support the central bank. The central bank has done very good work. I reduce it to 10 points from praising the very things central bank has done between 2016 and 2022. And politicians sometimes should be fair to the people. When you just pick figures, 2016 was this number, 2022, just the nominal figures, without having to appreciate the abilities and the other, what they call things that would properly make the comparison reasonable. What you end up doing, even though you don't say that's what you're doing, is merely throwing dust into the people's eyes. But let's just give it to the Bank of Ghana. That's had recent difficulties. The man went ahead to say we should even support the building of the new Bank of Ghana headquarters. That is going to, because we are strategically positioning ourselves for after. And we are going to get other goodies from doing so. We need a new headquarters to actually operate properly. Now, he moved on to also talk about how, and those are the things.
Already the after secretariat.
Yes.
Are we bidding for it?
No. We have moved it.
Do we have to convince people to give it to us?
Not at all. In fact, the things we should be doing today is how we take it off merely being a secretariat into a functioning unit for promoting trade on the continent. And that has very little to do with whether or not the central bank has a new office. But that's one of the reasons why our very competent and ever gracious finance minister is actually spending quality time on. Now, the other point he also raised was that, that's the part I agree. Going forward, we should look at how to remodel the central bank to be responsive. People forget that the 2016 Act of the Central Bank gave it a lot of powers. So it is the incompetence or the planned accomplished nature of governors that will make them merely be subservient to the finance ministry. If they really want to act independent, they can act independent. That's why nobody should excuse their actions. If they really want to stand tough and deliver on their role, they can do so.
Both appointed by the same executive head.
Yeah.
How do you expect the governor, even if he really wants to be independent or act independently, how do you expect that will happen?
Our Supreme Court judges are also appointed by the same government. We are putting protection for these governors some way in the making of the very good decision. I'm saying that since 2016, when we had our new act, it is only a governor that is unwilling to do what is right that will be given the excuse that I was under the influence of some other grouping. And in case the person can be easily influenced and is that pliable, they should never be there in the first place.
Security of tenure.
You have to negotiate with it to remove a governor. You can't just wake up one morning and say that we have removed him. And in any case, sorry, if they are even going to be removed tomorrow, what's wrong with that? Why is their job so important than the role that they have to play? Why is the amount of money they are taking in that role more important? Why they don't have principles?
These are crucial things that you're raising. And we need a lot more of that. But right now, I don't think that...
You see, it's almost as if we didn't come from somewhere. Like, we don't have a history. In this country, did Kwame Nkrumah...
Yeah.
Was he not brought into this country by some people called UGCC?
Yes.
Did they not bring him to come and do some small job for them? When he realized that what they are doing completely contradicts his own vision and ideology, did he not quit? So, are these not the people we are descended from? Yeah. So why do we suddenly pretend as if when someone appoints you, that you are now a slave to that person? When someone gives you a job, then you are now, your own principles don't exist anymore. Your own personal interest doesn't exist. Your own personal vision and beliefs, they don't count for anything. You are now a robot to the person who appointed you.
The quiet Mr. Arthur sometimes had to walk to the president and say, listen, if this is what you want to do, I will leave the office for you people. When he was at the central bank.
All right, let's get to it. We've got a little bit of time to go, right?
Yes, we do. The new Crusading Guide of Oriata goes to BOG's rescue, says central banks still prudent, strong and functioning efficiently. No new permits for cement manufacturing bagging factories. Minister halts processes indefinitely. Trade Minister appoints Professor Alex Dodo as custodian of weights and measures.
Okay. In just a moment. The online review. Have we done all the papers?
No, if you want, I can do very last one from
headlines,
the Finder.
Yeah, headlines.
Yes, excited farmers hail government, says significant new cocoa prices motivation to increase production. And apparently minors and foreigners are attempting to register.
Hey, wow.
Yeah, voters registration.
Okay. All right. The online review is brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy. There are lots of stories on myjoyonline.com for your perusal and enjoyment. Go check them out. But right now, it's time for the BBC News,
which is brought to you by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
For decades, we have helped businesses connect with their trade partners all over the globe. From Ghana to Burkina Faso, Côte d'Ivoire, Benin, Togo, Senegal, China, Morocco, France, Netherlands, and many other countries. We have made it possible to bring Ghana to the world. We have brought small and medium businesses closer to their customers across the regions in Ghana with our SME support facilities. We have brought relief and smiles to the faces of families with our employee personal loans. With our cutting-edge technology and digital support, we take the burden of complex thinking off you, making life simple. That is who we are, as close as a partner. Bank of Africa. We are indeed the African bank with the global reach.
Want to feel energized for more? Fuel up with Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP high performance products from Goyle. Our high grade fuel comes at no extra cost, but with more power. And our Diesel XP, it's low in sulfur, making it an eco-friendly option for your vehicle. Experience high performance and quality with our products. Available everywhere. Choose Super XP Ron 95 and Diesel XP for an energizing driving experience. Goyle. Good energy.
Are you a corporate organization, e-commerce business, individual or student looking for a trusted courier company where you can track your package and receive SMS alerts to keep you posted? At IAS FedEx, we move your documents and parcels with care to the destination of your choice. With offices across the nation, we happily deliver your package to your office or the comfort of your home. With the assurance of safety and affordability giving you peace of mind, IAS FedEx has your package in good hands. Call us on +233 501 605,000 or +233 501 631,000. IAS, licensee of FedEx.
Your search for a distinctive university to attend is now over. I introduce you to Heritage Christian College, located at Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium, affiliated to KNUST and UCC and accredited by the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission.
The university offers Bachelor of Business Administration programs with options in accounting with computing, marketing, accounting, human resource management, business information technology management, entrepreneurship and technology innovation, Bachelor of Science courses in information technology and information security, nursing, and a Bachelor of Theology. We offer student entrepreneurship training with financial support.
The entry qualifications include WASI, SSCE, GBCE, HND, and diploma in relevant fields. Mature entrants can also come if they are 25 years and above.
We also offer 12-month Master of Science programs in accounting and taxation, accounting and finance, and human resource management.
Contact us on 0547 777 731.
Heritage Christian College, a university educating compassionate entrepreneurial leaders.
It's time to help the kids with their math.
Oh, Angie, I have to quickly rush to Zenith Bank before they close. You know someone stole my card and I have to go block it.
Kwesi, you are going to sit in all that traffic. When there's an enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app, just download the app and instantly chat with Zenith Bank to have your card blocked right from here.
Oh, really? Okay. I also have to schedule the bill payment. I'll be right back.
Hey, Kwesi, you are not going anywhere. With the enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app, you can schedule payment as well.
Hey, Z Mobile here, Z Mobile there, Z Mobile everywhere. They let me download it. Yeah, Nana, come here for studies.
Live life in the easy lane with the enhanced Z Mobile Ghana app. Do more transactions on the go. Buy data, change PIN, set travel notifications, initiate cash withdrawals at any Zenith Bank ATM without a card. You can even log in with your fingerprint or your face. Download the Z Mobile Ghana app from the App Store or Play Store today. Z Mobile, easy does it. Zenith Bank, in your best interest.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
The rules of the game as such.
Cricket and the Maidens. Tuesday at 1:30 and 8:30 GMT. Business Daily is in 30 minutes.
Today we'll be hearing the remarkable story of a software engineer who started his company at the height of the 2008 financial crash. Find out how he went from salvaging servers from company trash in Silicon Valley to selling his business for a reported $1 billion.
This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Coming up after the news from the BBC World Service, it's Hard Talk with me, Stephen Sacker. For those who want to see Vladimir Putin defeated in Ukraine, this was supposed to be a decisive phase of the war. A counter-offensive to break through Russia's defensive lines alongside a chokehold on the Russian economy. Is it working? Well, at first glance, no. The fighting on the front lines is attritional and hugely costly to both sides. Putin's home front has shown cracks, but it hasn't crumbled. My guest is Vladimir Milov, once a Russian minister, now an anti-Putin activist in exile.
I wake up every day thinking what I can do more to do damage to Vladimir Putin's brutal dictatorial regime. These risks only motivate me to work more and be more effective.
That's Vladimir Milov on Hard Talk after the news.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. A BBC correspondent in the Libyan city of Benghazi said aid arriving in the country doesn't appear to be anywhere near the volume of support needed to help those caught up in the flooding. The UN estimates that almost 900,000 people could need some form of assistance. More from Anna Foster in Benghazi.
It is about getting things like medication, clean water, really rebuilding the infrastructure to this part of the eastern Libyan coast, which has been entirely devastated. But even getting into this country in the first place is enormously difficult. And several days on, dozens of planes arriving from different countries. We've seen large rescue teams bringing equipment. At the moment, in terms of what is getting in, it is still relatively small. We're looking at potentially, the mayor of Derna said yesterday, 20,000 people who have lost their lives, but there are many more who were injured and many more again who have been left displaced. And the infrastructure of this country so devastated and destroyed already by the conflict which started here after the fall of Muammar Gaddafi back in 2011.
More than 10,000 employees at three of America's biggest car makers have gone on strike after last-minute talks over pay and conditions failed to produce an agreement. Michelle Fleury reports from Wayne in Michigan.
Car horns blared and there was chanting on the picket line after the United Auto Workers Union and the big three American car makers failed to reach a new labour deal. Earlier in the evening, UAW President Shawn Fain identified the three factories targeted for strike action: a GM assembly plant in Wentzville, Missouri, a Stellantis plant in Toledo, Ohio, and a Ford plant here in Wayne, Michigan. But even a limited shutdown could inflict considerable pain on the auto industry and the US economy. The strike is the latest battle between US workers and employers in industries including UPS to Hollywood writers and actors.
The former head of Spain's Football Federation, Luis Rubiales, is due in court later as part of a criminal investigation into alleged sexual assault. Guy Hedgecoe is in Madrid.
Luis Rubiales resigned on Sunday following weeks of pressure on him, sparked by the kiss he gave Jenny Hermoso, which he says was consensual, but she says was not. He's now facing a criminal investigation, and today's hearing is part of a probe to decide whether or not he should go on trial for sexual assault. Meanwhile, the new coach of Spain's women's team, Montse Tomé, is due to name the squad for her first game in charge against Sweden. Spain's World Cup winning players had refused to represent their country until there were major changes in the sport's leadership. Today it could become clear whether they are willing to play again for Spain.
Guy Hedgecoe reporting from Madrid. World News from the BBC. The European Commission is due to decide today whether to maintain restrictions on Ukrainian grain imports to 5 member states in Eastern Europe. The current regulation allows Ukraine's grain to transit Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, Romania and Bulgaria, but prohibits its sale in local markets. Poland has already threatened to ban Ukrainian grain imports unilaterally. Thailand's reformist politician Pita Limjaroenrat, who led his Move Forward party to victory in elections earlier this year, has resigned as party leader to allow a sitting MP to take on the role of opposition leader. Mr Pita failed to become Prime Minister after the military-controlled Senate blocked him from the top job. Scientists in Britain and Belgium say they believe they've solved the mystery of how brain cells die in people with Alzheimer's. Here's James Gallagher.
Exactly how do brain cells die in Alzheimer's is a really important question, but the answer has been elusive. Now, a study published in the journal Science has connected the abnormal proteins that build up in the brain with necroptosis. It's a process also known as cellular suicide. Normally, it's a way for the body to purge unwanted cells, but is now being triggered during Alzheimer's disease. The team have identified a crucial molecule that's involved, and by blocking it in laboratory experiments, have been able to prevent brain cells dying. The results have been described as cool, exciting, and important because they give new ideas for treating Alzheimer's, but developing new drugs will take many years of research.
A court in Mexico has convicted 11 former police officers of killing 17 migrants in Tamaulipas state near the US border in 2021. The 16 Guatemalans and one Honduran were shot dead and then burned. Their child bodies were later found inside a truck 100 kilometres away. BBC News.
You've started your small business and have all these big dreams, but then reality strikes and there are so many things to do at once. What you need is the Adwoa account from Fidelity Bank. The Adwoa account gives your business a boost. It comes with a range of payment and cash collection options such as GHQR, mobile money collection, and mobile teller cash collection. You will also enjoy prompt FX supply, competitive interest rate on loans, and free annual insurance cover of up to 48,000 Ghana cedis for your business, plus a waiver on service fees. It's time to do good business with Fidelity Bank.
Dial *776*0# or visit www.fidelitybank.com.gh to sign up for a Fidelity Adwoa account today, because together we are more. Terms and conditions apply.
Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
Guess what? Orca Decor is still celebrating our 20th anniversary. Get 50% off top quality furniture, accessories, decor, and more. Hurry, oh, hurry. The items are flying off the shelves. Visit Orca on Spintex Road and the newly opened Accra Mall branch today.
Are you an accounting graduate or student? Do you need practical accounting skills? Call PFMT Consult on 0244 770 754. 0244 770 754. The next training session starts from 30th September.
Whether I'm passing by the food market, visiting the salon, or filling up my tank for a spontaneous adventure with old friends in a new city, when asked, cash or card, it's always card for me. I switched from cash to card for all my payments with MasterCard. Now I get to do what I enjoy with ease.
Switch from cash to card for all your payments with MasterCard. MasterCard, the secure and convenient way to pay.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
that we need to talk about.
People would say even if you give them 20 million, they would still choose a visa over that
to
much money.
A visa to go and hustle. It's not like you're going to live at Buckingham Palace, right? You're going to hustle. But they would rather that than stay here with. Then that guy rejected $1 million.
But you can't blame them, can you?
Well, let's talk about it. Because who can we blame for what Ghana is, if not Ghanaians?
Kojo, King Kill is tweeting this very important one.
Let's hear it.
Yesterday at KNUST, there was this education fair for US universities. I wish you were there. A swarm of working youth have only one focus: to Japan. I was part of them. I fear for Ghana's future. Barely 6 months ago, the president complained that he's worried about how the youth of this country were actually not willing to stay and help build the country.
My friend Victor says he's leaving in 2024. He says Ghana is sweet, but no hope.
Oh, Charlie. Anyway, this is what we are talking about, okay? The choice is simple: 20K to stay or visa to Boga. It's the Super Morning Show.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy, joy, joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning. On the Super Morning Show.
Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
Something exciting is beginning today, all the way to Sunday, and that's the third clinic. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair in Tema. This is the first time we're coming to Tema.
Yay!
Oh, Kobium.
Tema. Yay! Oh, we are doing big things.
The Habitat Fair is right at your doorsteps. We'll be at the Tema Municipal Assembly today. So make sure that you pass through. Let's explore together.
That's right.
As for that home, dear, you have to complete it.
By hook, crook, or
whatever.
All right, well, the Sukasa Ogranson Community's affordable housing project is now rolling out its affordable housing units on sale for the 3-bedroom units with an outhouse from $97,500 or the CD equivalent, and the 4-bedroom units with outhouse starting from $195,000 or whatever the CD equivalent will be at the time. Now, you get various convenient payment options, and you'll find these projects in East Legon Hills and Ayi Mensa. Their offices are on Lagos Avenue in East Legon. Call them on 0302-960-865 or send a WhatsApp to 055-369-7886 for your inquiries. You can also reach them via email. It's info@sukasa.com.gh, and of course they're on all social media handles as Sukasa GH. Sukasa, building on trust.
And Toyota Ghana has unveiled a good deal for limited time only. They offering huge price discounts on the dynamic Starlet, the robust Hilux, and the powerful Fortuna diesel. And when you also purchase any of these vehicles, they will give you an entire year complimentary servicing. This is an absolutely good deal. So pay a visit to any of their showrooms here in Accra, in Tema, Kumasi, Tamale or Takwa, or Takrade, or you can reach them on phone. Number is 0302 910-204. Credit purchase is also available through special arrangement. Toyota, superior quality.
All right, here's the exciting news everybody's been longing for. Good old Fun Yogo is back. Yeah, Fun Yogo. It's good for yo. And you heard us right. Ghana's #1 tasty and refreshing cool treat from the good old days is back, and it tastes exactly as you remember it. So, why don't you enjoy the ever-refreshing Fun Yogo, which will get you reminiscing about your blasts from the past. The texture and the taste has been restored, and whether it's the classic strawberry or the exciting new mango passion, Fan Yogo is here to refresh and quench you on the go. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just grab a Fan Yogo now to relive your best moments of the good old days. Fan Yogo is back. Fan Yogo, so cool, so good.
Let me tell you about the Fidelity Ejapa account. If you're a business owner, then this is why you should sign up. It gives you convenient payment and cash collections options such as GHQR, mobile money collect and mobile teller cash collection, also access to competitively priced loans, a dedicated relationship officer, free insurance cover worth up to 48,000 Ghana cedis, free internet or inter-account transfer, and free subscription to the e-banking platforms. If you think this sounds good, well, Fidelity Ejapa account is an interest-earning current account. Interest-earning current account, you heard me right. It's available to both registered and sole proprietors trading in their personal names. So if you are a sole proprietor or self-employed individual, it's time to do good business with Fidelity Bank. Join hundreds of businesses that have already signed up to the Fidelity Ejapa account, and it might just be your best decision yet. Dial star 776 *0# or visit the website fidelitybank.com.gh today to sign up for a Fidelity Ejapa account. Terms and conditions apply. Together, we're more. Fidelity Bank, believe
with us. Now, a poorly maintained car engine can age faster, and that's why the specially formulated quartz engine oil from Total Energies with age resistance technology is what you need. It's a breakthrough. It ensures optimal performance and improves protection of your engine against mechanical wear by up to 74%, even under extreme temperatures and pressures. Choosing quartz from Total Energies is choosing the engine oil that keeps your engine running efficiently and effectively. Quartz keep your engine younger for longer.
Happy anniversary to ICAG, the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, and they are organizing their 60th anniversary presidential luncheon themed Our Planet, Our Health, Our Well-Being. Date is September 28, 2023 at 12 at the Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra. Guest of honor, Mr. Michael Mensah, Deputy CEO, Development Bank Ghana. The guest speaker, Dr. Felix Anyai, Executive Chairman, Holy Trinity Medical Center. Please visit the website icagh.org to register now at a rate of 1,200 cedis, or call 024 355 1788 or 0208 920 373 for ticket reservation and sponsorship. ICAG Presidential Luncheon is not just a lunch, but a great platform for business networking and nurturing great partnerships, so don't miss it. Proudly sponsored by PwC, Deloitte, KPMG, EY, BOG, GCB, Cocoa Board, Dion and Nord International, Obsidian, Atna, Vivo Energy, ACCA, SIC Priority Insurance, Mazars, MTN VRA, Nafas RN Ventures, Casa Preco, Enterprise Group, Total Family Health Organization. Media partners, Graphic News Plus, and the Multimedia Group.
Now, the Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited Back to School promotion continues till the 31st of October 2023. You can get 10 to 15% discounts on all school items like textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and so much more across all branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, and Cape Coast. Parents, teachers, and students, please hurry while stock lasts. The numbers to call for information: 0302 764 101 or 0302 764 209. You can email info@kingdomgh.com or just go to kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions are both applied.
And if you're looking for a freight forwarding company to handle both your inbound and outbound shipment, there's a great destination, IAS FedEx. They offer a wide variety of international freight services, which include air freight, sea freight, and then customs clearance and documentation. Their international operations link more than 200 countries, supported by extensive domestic networks in all key markets. They also offer a range of fast and direct freight services to suit your needs. They have dedicated staff also. They have in-depth knowledge in the local customs clearance processes and procedures. IAS FedEx pre-finance finances freight pickups up to an agreed threshold for their client. Terms and conditions apply. Please contact them now for free consultation on international freight services and customs clearance processes. Phone numbers to call 050-160-5000 or 050-163-1000. With IAS Ghana, your freight is firmly secured.
That's a true story. Now, attention, Mercedes-Benz owners. Yes, people of taste. Silver Star Auto has been the name behind Mercedes-Benz in Ghana for over 25 years, and they say you now have the green light to bring your passenger or commercial vehicles, as long as they are Mercedes-Benzes, to enjoy free inspection plus 15% discount on genuine spare parts. Go visit any of their outlets in Accra at Graphic Road or in Tema or Kumasi. The promo ends on the 30th of September 2023, and terms and conditions
apply. Now, the Heritage Christian College, which is a university set up to provide a missing link in tertiary education, is affiliated to KNUST and accredited by GTech. They have these degree programs, BBA programs, the options accounting with computing, accounting, marketing, human resource management, and business information technology. Also BSc nursing, information technology, information security, and BA theology. They are offering 12-month specialized master's degree programs in accounting and taxation, accounting and finance, and human resource management. They also have professional courses, ICA, CIMG, CIHRM, ICM UK, and media short courses. The entrepreneurship training, which comes with financial support, is one of those things that make them unique. They have one student, one laptop policy with terms and conditions, affordable and flexible fee structure, as well as scholarships, all available. To enter, you need a WASI or ABCE or GBCE, also HND or diploma. You can enter as a mature student, except you have to be 25 years and above. Dial *789 *300# for an online serial number and visit the website hcuc.edu.gh to apply. Locate Heritage Christian College in Amasaman behind the Olympic Stadium. Contact them on phone on 020-229-8399 or 0547-777-731. Heritage Christian College, a university training compassionate entrepreneurial leaders.
All right, well, the Yatiso Loans promo has been extended to the 29th of September thanks to Societe Generale Ghana. All right, so if you're looking to pay off those bills without shedding a tear, or maybe it's school fees or home refurbishments, or you just want to start building, yeah, well, whatever you've been fantasizing about, your golden ticket is here. You've got more time to jump on the epic loan promo. All right, you get discounted interest rates on your loans, and even employees and non-customers, employees on the Controller and Accountant General payroll and non-customers of the bank are also eligible. So dash into any of their 42 networked outlets or just call 0302-214-314. Let them sprinkle some financial magic into your life. Yatisu Loans promo reloaded now ends on the 29th of September 2023. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Societe Generale Ghana, the future is you.
And Kojo, we have the UPSA Law School Point of Law series today from a Dateba decision, and I'm sure you understand why the UPSA Law School is focusing on Professor Dateba. They celebrated him not too long ago. So in the spirit of the celebration, here's our Point of Law series today, and it's a Professor Dateba decision, as I said, in Adofo and others versus Attorney General, and another is a 2005 Supreme Court decision, and it says the unimpeded access of individuals to the court is a fundamental prerequisite to the full enjoyment of fundamental human rights. This court has a responsibility to preserve this access in the interest of good governance and constitutionalism. Our UPSA Law School Point of Law series again today. It says the unimpeded access of individuals to the court is a fundamental prerequisite to the full enjoyment of fundamental human rights. This court has a responsibility to preserve this access in the interest of good governance and constitutionalism. Voice of Professor Databa in Adofo and others versus Attorney General and others.
Wow. All right, listen, don't forget that just next week, the public lecture is coming on. Okay, Joy News and an amalgam of professional, professional bodies have organized this public speaking event. The theme is Down Memory Lane, 1993 to present. Has the democracy delivered a health dividend for Ghanaians? All right. William Ofori will also be on the panel alongside Dr. Priscilla Chumesi Bafo. And this is all happening on the 18th of September from 6:30 p.m. at the British Council. Okay. If you want to know more, here's a number to call: 0244 220 427. Admission is free, by the way.
Yeah.
And Mauko Afajinu will be the moderator.
And the main speaker is Kwame Sapong Esiedo. So you don't want to miss this on September 18 at the British Council at 6:30 p.m.
All right, time for the nutrition line from Nestle, and they offer good food for a good life.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo all-in-one for you. It's so milky, I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids all-in-one. It's truly milky and rich in calcium. Milo, energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
This is Nestle Nutrition Line. Nestle Nutrition Line is a public service program from Nestle Ghana Limited. Nestle Nutrition Line offers tips on good food for a good life. Now to your presenter.
Hello. Good morning. Beautiful moments are here again for beautiful you. I hope you're well and having a great start to your day. I'm Jackie Ankra, also known as Na Ajelesoa, and you're warmly welcome to another edition of Nestle Nutrition Line. Today on the program, we're discussing selenium and the role it plays in eye health. Selenium is a mineral which acts as an antioxidant in the body. It fights free radicals to keep cells healthy. If free radicals were to take over a cell, it could mean severe damage and sometimes the death of that cell. In terms of eye health, selenium helps protect the eye lens. It also helps prevent the development of cataract. Selenium has also been linked to preventing glaucoma, which is caused by high pressure in the eye. Selenium and zinc, which we discussed previously, work together to keep pressure in the eyes low. Selenium is found in a wide variety of foods, including nuts, bread, meat, agushi, and other seeds, poultry, and mushrooms. If you have more diet-related questions, do please see a dietitian. For medical eye health questions, see an ophthalmologist who is an eye specialist. I'd like to thank you for your time this and every weekday morning, and to say we're standing by to hear from you. Your feedback is precious. Let's work together for a healthier, longer, happier life. That's why we're here. So reach out, please, via phone or email. The numbers to call: 0302 517 020 or 0302 211 880. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Toll free 0800 12 0001. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to midnight. Weekends and holidays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. To WhatsApp, SMS or call, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The following numbers: 0593 845697, 0593 845649, 0593 845708. You can also email consumerservices@gh.nestle.com. Do remember to have an eye checkup once a year, especially when you're over 40 years old. Now go out and do something incredibly, remarkably amazing with your life. Have a great day. Bye.
Here you go, dear.
Mom, you didn't add milk.
No need to. Taste and see why.
Wow, but how?
Is it milky?
Very.
Is it creamy?
Yes.
That's Milo all-in-one for you. It's so milky, eh? I don't need to add more milk.
I love it, Mommy.
Give your kids all in one. It's truly milky and rich in calcium. Milo, energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
Doing gets you learning. Learning starts you wondering. Wondering triggers thinking. Thinking becomes planning. Planning evolves to trying. After trying, you're succeeding, winning, owning. Now, doing that starts with outdoing your limits. Outdo them all with MTN. So, what are we doing today?
Have you ever thought of the one that makes you complete? An escape from the clutches of interest charges. With the Standard Chartered Visa debit and credit cards, payments are completed at the speed of light, intertwined with interest earning accounts. You also get unbelievable rewards every time you swipe. You have access to over 1,200 airport lounges worldwide. High credit limits of up to 100,000 Ghana cedis and up to 50 days interest-free with our credit cards. You also get to enjoy full multi-trip travel insurance for 90 days. Fees discounted at your feet with our globally partnered merchant points. Bills are always settled, not battled. Get the Standard Chartered debit and credit card now. Call toll-free on 0800 740 100 or 0302 740 100 or reach us via email on feedback.ghana@sc.com. Standard Chartered, here for good.
1xBet jackpot is here with weekly massive prizes up for grabs. All you have to do is place your bets on any sports game and stand a chance to win. Simply register at 1xbet.com.gh. Use promo code JackpotGhana and place your bets. 1xBet is your key to great victories. Feel like a winner. 1xBet. Gambling can be addictive. Bet responsibly. Not for person under 18 years. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission.
Welcome to the Visa Summer Experience. Enjoy offers from merchants worldwide. Get your visa. Explore the world with complimentary travel insurance. Relax in premium airport lounges worldwide. Check in with exotic hotel deals. Relish sweet deals on restaurants. Fuel your adventure with discounted car rentals. And if you want to shop online, we've got offers for you too. There's so much for every traveler. Visit africa.visa.com today.
Every morning you wake up to the Super Morning Show. 99.7, that's the way to go. And when you're feeling down, Joy will pick you up. That's what we're here for. Keep tuning in for sure. It's the Super Morning Show. It's the Super Morning Show. Joy gives joy, don't you know? It's the Super Morning Show. 99.7, 99.7. Joy gives joy, don't you know? It's the Super Morning Show. 99.7. Joy gives joy, don't you know? It's a Super Morning Show. 99.7. Super Morning Show. Joy gives joy, don't you know? It's a Super Morning Show. 99.7. 99.7. It's the Super Morning Show.
It's a Hey, Raymond. Birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go. Bank of Africa, the African Bank, global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. And Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone,
And this is how I want to start. Today's your birthday, my lovely Sakrata. And I'm so happy we have shared this crazy, beautiful life together in the past 15 years and counting. I love you. Happy birthday, my wonderful world. The children and I are lucky to have you in our life. It's from your husband, Majid Idrisu, to you. And here's another one that says happy birthday to Seth Atta Esubonting Jr., General Manager of Prime Care Medical Center, and Atta Esubonting Senior, student at KNUST Medical School. Is from your wife, Linda, and Florence. Okay, so your wives and your children, Jaden, Nolan, and Jeremy. Messages, we love you and God bless you.
Wives.
You know, because there are two. They are Seth Atta Esubonting Jr. and Atta Esubonting Senior.
No, we
So
actually
they
had
are-
wives.
Yes, each one has a wife.
Ah,
So
okay.
wives.
Yeah. We were confused more, you know.
Don't be confused.
Yes. Now, today is the birthday Kojo, of Yawa Hansen Kwao.
Oh.
She's in charge of Leading Ladies Network. The first time I climbed that mountain, no, Afajato. Yeah, she put me in the midst of plenty women and went to climb. It's one of the best.
That's why
experience-
you managed to climb.
Yeah.
Yes, because that sacrifice, it takes a lot of motivation to do that.
I see.
So you needed women to inspire you.
I've
That's
always
good.
been an advocate for women empowerment.
Testosterone, where it will lead you. Yo, well, I have a wedding anniversary to start with.
Okay.
First of all, though, good morning to Renee Aku Apedo, one of our most ardent. You know, she's a member of our family, really.
Yes.
Renee sent this one through, and it says, "Happy 5th wedding anniversary to the love of my life, Mrs. Ikuya Tanewa Ntre of Ganata Senior High School. Here's to many more years of happiness to come. It's also your birthday, not just your wedding anniversary. That's nice. So it's from your lovely husband, Emmanuel Ntre of Access Fund Services Limited, and your sons, Ivan and the Duke." Love it. Okay, this one says, "A glorious 8th birthday in advance to our beautiful daughter Joelle Kukua Boache Dankwa." This comes from Jerry Boache Dankwa. And of course, your mother, Mrs. Boache Dankwa, and your siblings Jessica and Jerry in Community 25, Tema. Okay then, the Joy Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. Bank of Africa. No. Standard Chartered Bank. Here for good. Allianz Life Insurance. We secure your future. 1xBet, your reliable bookmaker. And DSTV. It's your moment.
All right, so imagine sitting in the stands of Anfield cheering on Liverpool FC and joining several fans jump and scream at Mo Salah's stunning goal. Well, this dream could come true for you because Standard Chartered wants to take you and your partner to Anfield to watch Liverpool FC play live. It's very simple to be eligible. If you're a non-client, well, download the SC mobile app, open an account, start transacting. If you're an existing client, just keep doing you. Keep transacting more to participate in this campaign. Remember, the more you transact, the more presents you gain in the basket for that final draw that selects the ultimate winner. This is your chance to experience Anfield with your partner. And there are other consolation prizes. So open that account and transact now to watch Liverpool FC play live at Anfield. This promotion is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply. Standard Chartered.
Here for good. Guys, this one is a late entry, but it's a vital one. Happy birthday to Frida Max Fuga of West Side Schools Ablekuma Agape. Is from the management and staff of the school. Tomorrow, Saturday, is your birthday. And of course,
it's Frida Max
Fuga.
She has a powerful name.
Yes. And this is her message to us, by the way. She says, "Guys, tomorrow, Saturday, is my birthday. The entire morning show team should contribute to send me to Safari Valley tomorrow and Aqua Safari the next weekend." Hey.
Okay, we'll take one at a time.
You have no issues at all.
Because
Uncle Raymond
has
we'll
got
sort this
you
one
sorted.
out. Yeah.
Simple mathematics.
Yeah, we're covered.
Oh, I thought we had to decide.
Oh,
we
Master
have
Simple
to agree and move on.
Please, it starts from 250 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And
after
children
that
under
one.
6 are going for free.
So just
What's
some
your problem?
2,000 would do.
I can sort it out.
Yeah,
Raymond,
some simple 2,000.
Even if you change my name to Agbema BSA, I can sort it out.
Imagine getting rewarded for doing
I can
something.
give my name to you, Raymond. Raymond Agbema BSA.
Imagine getting rewarded for doing something you already do every day. Well, that's what Momo season is all about. There's something for everyone. Download the Momo app on Play Store or App Store and use Momo Pay for your day-to-day transactions to a merchant, either through the QR code or the merchant ID, and stand a chance of winning 1,000 Ghana cedis every week, and other amazing prizes. The merchants are also not left out of the rewards. Receive payments and win. Keep using your Momo Pay on the Momo app and get rewarded. There are lots and lots of exciting prizes for everyone. So what are you doing today? Transact more with Momo Pay, earn more points, and win big this Momo season. Go to momomerchantapplication.mtn.com.gh for your Momo for Business account today. It's Momo season, so just Momo it with Momo Pay. Terms and conditions apply.
Kojo, there is news and good news for investors. This is the weekend. They need money for the weekend. You know investors, right?
Cash no deal.
Yes. To win every week, football players need to train for many years.
Oh, investors.
Yes. You know I'm going, man. One expert players can get on the road to success much faster. You take part in the Jackpot of the Week promo, go to the promotion page on the site or in the bookmaker's application and get a chance to win. No one guarantees that you'll quickly become a millionaire. That one, we can't do that. However, success favors only brave ones. Risk and win. Now, register. The way Bags look at me, I'm paying too much attention. Now, register on 1xBet and get a welcome bonus of up to 2,650 cedi. You think about what all that money can do for you this weekend. You can go to Safari and come back and enjoy yourself properly. With promo code...
You don't even have to come back. Hey. You can stay till Monday.
With promo code GH Jackpots.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. We're on our way to Manchester, aren't we?
And El Giorgio is on the line. It's a
It's a Raymond, how are you doing? You were struggling to get into the chaotic mood, but I think you finally got there.
Yes. It is the economy.
Guys, let's start with the sports then. Let's do this. After a dose of international football, we're heading to a weekend with players switching national pride for club rivalry.
Bien joué, ça. La passe exceptionnelle de Messi. Ansu Fati. Et ça, Fernandez est battu. 1-0 pour le Barça. Messi.
Moises Caicedo, who claims to be a Manchester United fan, has his first goal for Brighton against United and gives them the lead at the Amex. A huge moment for the 20-year-old. Caicedo, 2-1. Ruthless, clinical, Caicedo, 2-1.
Yeah, the major European leagues take center stage with big key Black Stars players expected to feature for their clubs. We have a full preview ahead. There's boxing, golf, and Formula 1 too in our bulletin. But first,
Joshua Archiman, the scorer for Mediama, corner taking, and Mediama have their second goal. Jonathan Soa makes it 2-0 for Mediama Sporting Club. Oh, and they are home and dry. Mediama have their third in amazing fashion. It is Jonathan Soa. That's the final whistle. Mediama Sporting Club are champions.
Yeah, barely 4 months after Mediama FC won the Ghana Premier League, the race to defend the trophy begins in earnest. The 2023-2024 season of Ghana's top flight starts this weekend amidst concerns of a court injunction secured by Ashanti Gold Soccer Club. Now, the Wase-based club are seeking redress after being suspended by the Ghana Football Association at its Congress held in June. If the injunction reports are accurate, the Ghana FA will be in contempt of court for authorizing the league start. The full list of match officials has been released, which suggests the FA will go ahead with games as planned. Ghana FA Vice President Mark Addo has reservations about the ongoing legal process.
And if you look at I'll give you an example of the Ash Gold. The fact of the matter is the person who is applying or who is actually suing in this instance, it's not a member of the FA because it's totally been banned. The article has been suspended, but the individual, technically, he has no locus. Someone should tell me how. Is he a member of the FA? He's not. I see. So as to what the legal rules, another story. So if you are a member of the association and we have our rules, you follow the rules. And you haven't exhausted how things are done, and then you take it to court. Then if the courts adjudicate and comes out with a decision, the association also sit and see what sanctions or if there's any that has to be applied. We'll go through it.
Yeah, in the last few minutes, the Ghana Football Association has officially responded to the injunction, indicating that before the injunction application was filed, Ashanti Gold were not a member of the association and are pleading the courts to strike out the case. On the pitch, holders Midyama FC are determined to defend their crown, but will need to manage the participation in Africa side by side. The Mauves and Yellows will not be involved this weekend as they attend to a CAF Champions League game against Horoya FC. The champions are scheduled to begin the defense of the title against Accra Lions on Wednesday. So, can we expect Midyama FC to win back-to-back Ghana Premier League titles?
I was brought here on a mission. Too early to predict. But all that I need to say is, let's wait and see the way forward. The first mission is fulfilled. Even my second task was to make sure that we make use of the new constructed stadium. So now it is time for the management, myself as well, to decide the way forward.
Evans Adote is head coach of Midyama FC. There are 8 games to look forward to in match day 1 of the Ghana Premier League, barring any legal interruptions or disruptions. Choice Sports Press Akmusba has a wrap.
Yeah, George, 21 times champion Hearts of Oak will kick off their season away to Real Tamale United at the Aluma Hammer Sports Stadium later today. Now, on Saturday, Great Olympics play host to Bofokatano at the Craft Sports Stadium. Then on Sunday, we'll see 5 fixtures take place as Brecum Chelsea face Bibiani Gold Stars at the Golden City Park in the Bono region. Now, Legon Cities, who suffered a tragic loss of their first choice goalkeeper Sylvester Saki, will welcome Karela United at the Craft Sports Stadium. Then, Ahafu region side Bechem United will make a trip to Nana Professor Koromansa II Park to face Maxwell Kunedus in Sonchoman Football Club. Now, Summertex will host 2 times champions Sediona Stars, while Giant Kumasi Santikotoko, led by Prosper Nate Ogum, will face Heart of Lions at the Babaya Sports Stadium.
Razak Musbat there with that report. Now in the Confederations Cup, Talk Africa. Dreams FC take on Sierra Leone's FC Cologne in the final eliminator tonight. The Ghanaian side are brimming with confidence, having previously defeated Guinean side Milo FC, the Kankan, in the last round. The assistant coach is Winfred Dorman.
The preparation has gone on very, very well. We have been very, very positive. Yes, we had some 1 or 2 minor injuries. The medical team has worked very hard to make sure we have a full house, and we have our last training session on the pitch, and the team is looking very ready, very, very positive. It's a very, very big call, a very important match so far as the history of this club is concerned, and so far as Ghana football and club football is concerned.
Winfred Dorman there. More football to come, but let's do some golf now. And the GCB Bank PLC has partnered with the UK Ghana Chamber of Commerce to organize a golf tournament at the Achimota Golf Club to celebrate the 70 years of banking existence. As part of honoring its member, the UK GCC, together with the Enterprise Group and Voltic Ghana, came together to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee of GCB Bank. We can now hear from Emmanuel Odate Lamte, Deputy Managing Director of Operations at GCB. But first, the Executive Director of the UK Ghana Chamber of Commerce, Adwoa Safo.
Throughout the year, we organize several networking events, and today's golf tournament is one of such. You know that business people like to play golf, and so as a business association, we aim to provide the sort of events that business people like to participate in.
Our strength over the years has been the personal experience. Anytime customers interact with us, either through our sales or service interactions, it's the personal touch that we bring to the table. Going forward, our customers can expect more of that. We will deepen our relationship with our customers, seek to proactively understand their needs, and provide the right solutions that helps them meet their objectives.
Right, Achimota Golf Club is the place to be. Let's do boxing then. All 12 Ghanaian boxers have been eliminated at the African Boxing Tournament for a slot at the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. Yesterday's defeat to Theophilus Paco Alute by Al Azidi of Tunisia in the semi-finals was the final nail in the coffin for Ghana at the event in Senegal. Here's the team's head coach, Ofori Asari, who blames officials for the disappointment.
This kind of Olympic qualification, a whole lot of pressure is on everybody. Some countries also do so many things, and the officiating is also one other thing that is very, very difficult. We were trying our best, but some of our fight decision wasn't fair for us. And some of the coaches also, as I see, there are so many things that they know very well that is wrong, but they are doing it. And I don't know proper arrangement has not been done to watch on those things. We see some of them breaking gloves, some of them doing so many things, but we didn't come here with that plan.
Coach Euphoria Sari there, and it's a big weekend to look forward to with the big Ghanaian hitters in Europe expected to feature. One to look out for is the West Ham new signing Mohamed Kudus, who is in line to start against Manchester City on Saturday. Aaron Mubarak has a wrap of key games you should keep an eye on this weekend.
West Ham United welcome Manchester City to the London Stadium with the hope of getting a positive result against the league leaders. Mohamed Kudus could make his first start for the Hammers, having scored 2 goals during the international break. Jordan Ayew's Crystal Palace make a trip to Villa Park for a clash against Aston Villa. Injured Thomas Partey will play no role in Arsenal's game against Everton. Manchester United take on Brighton. Chelsea face Antoine Semegnon's Bournemouth, and Liverpool come up against Wolves. In La Liga, Barcelona entertain Real Betis, while Real Madrid have a tough test against Real Sociedad. We have the Derby della Madonnina in Italy as Inter Milan play host to rivals AC Milan. In Germany, Borussia Dortmund hope to return to winning ways as they take on Freiburg, while Bayern take on Bayer Leverkusen at the Allianz Arena.
Harry Mubarak there, and that's about it for sports this morning. Kojo, Mama V, Raymond, just to remind you, we've got the Singaporean Grand Prix. You want to look forward to that in Formula One. And if you love rugby, the Rugby World Cup is very much up and running. And we got the climax of the Diamond Leagues in athletics. And that's your sport for now. Enjoy the rest of the day chaotically.
All right, George, thank you very much. George Adda Jr. live from Manchester in the UK with the Sports Centre. We apologize. We're now bringing you the Joy Business Minute, which is brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you and Anointed Electricals, the generator experts.
Hello and welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you and Anointed Electricals, your generator experts. Governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, says recent decline in inflation is due to measures implemented by the central bank. Inflation declined for the month of August to 40.1% from 43.1% recorded in July this year. According to Dr. Ernest Addison, the Bank of Ghana is focused on implementing a prudent framework to restore price stability. Economist Dr. Patrick Isumeng has stated that the continuous reopening of the domestic debt exchange program sends a bad signal to investors and the International Monetary Fund. According to him, it portrays a government struggling to contain its debt despite assurances to cut expenditure. And the World Trade Organization has indicated that it will offer Ghana the platform to engage India over recent rice ban. India, one of the biggest exporters of rice in the world, recently announced a ban on the commodity. That's all for the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana. We stand with you and Anointed Electricals, your generator experts.
Wake up, good morning, good morning.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
And it's 4 minutes after 8. This is the Super Morning Show. It's the Friday edition. Gone by the Business Minute, brought to you by Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG. We stand with you and Anointed Electricals, the generator experts. Now, Anointed Electrical Engineering Services Limited is into sales of ultra-silent generators. We're talking 5 kVA to 2,500 kVA. They also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generators. They sell genuine spare parts of all kinds of generators as well, and they rent generators. They're in East Legon. You can find them on the Lagos Avenue Road opposite Tomrick Hotel. They're also in Tema on the Tema General Hospital Road, Community 9, just after the overhead, and Odoko, where they have their head office at number 77 Anointed House off the Odoko Malam Road. So everything generator, whether you want to maintain, you want to repair, you want spare parts for your existing generator, or you simply want a new generator, talk to Anointed Electricals. They will sort you out. Call them on 0243 480334. That's 0243 480334. They are everywhere in this country. Look for Anointed Electricals, the generator experts.
coffee in your cup, and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
In this Ekufado's economy, if you give me $1 million, I'll still travel as.
I'll prefer to use the $20,000 to build my nation.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey! No way. I'll go.
Don't give me anything. It means I want to leave.
So what's your own story? $20,000 or a visa abroad? Interesting comments that we're getting. We want to hear your own voice, so send us your WhatsApp messages on 055-1111-997. Send your X messages with the hashtag JoySMS. I'll be sharing some of your messages shortly, but a very good morning to you, Fred Amegashi. And Fred is the branch manager, EcoBank branch manager, Osu. Friend of our show. We love you, Fred. Hope you're doing well. So here are some messages on X that we've received. 20,000 or a visa. This one at Sahabella says the $20,000. Is it one time or? Yes, it is one time. And Mr_K says people pay more than $20,000 for a US visa. So imagine. And at Kojo_Apreko says, I know everyone would choose visa, but I will choose $20,000 with discipline and dedication. I will make it here. And Nanajman says, visa, you will make that money in less than a year. 20,000 in Ghana might last you less than a year if you venture into business. Joseph Amwa says, I will stay here in Ghana even if I'm not offered any money. In spite of our economic situation, Ghana is still Ghana and it will succeed in twitching the political class a little bit. We shall be cool. Final one is from Kofi S4 says, I beg, my passport make radio. Keep sending those messages to X with the hashtag JoySMS and your WhatsApp messages to 055-1111-997. Our social media messages here on the show brought to you by EcoBank. The Pan-African Bank Ghana AIDS Commission tests to know your HIV status and take steps to protect your health and GTP lifestyle. So every day people face different emergencies. Police emergency, fire emergency, medical emergency. But if you find yourself in a money emergency, what number would you dial? What number will you call? How would you get help? That's where EcoBank comes to your rescue. Here's a number to always remember: *770#. *770#. Now, what would you get when you dial *770#? Well, instant access to loans, fund transfers, utility payment, airtime and data purchases, so much more you can do with *770#. Even better news, you don't need data for this. So there's no need to panic when you find yourself in any money emergency. Just remember to dial *770#. Dial it for solutions to your money emergencies. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Now, Franco Trading has taken delivery of CCTV cameras. They have on-screen display and menu, easy configuration, also chest freezers and refrigerators, washing machine. They have all types of phones and accessories. You can get smart TVs and Franco air conditioners as well. And when you shop online from their online stores nationwide, you get 40% discount. So if you don't have the app, well, now is the time. Just download the Franco Trading app or visit their website, which is francotrading.com. Call 0246 422 338 or 055 5939 311. That's 055 5939 311. Please don't Google Franco Trading Enterprise for their numbers online. These numbers that I've mentioned, those are the numbers to always remember to get through to Franco Trading. 0246 422 338 or 055 5939 311. Franco Trading Enterprise, still phone Papa Pafie. Here's an exciting opportunity. Africa's Model Scout Season 1 is here. We're looking for talented female models. Join Africa's Model Scout TV series for a chance to become a star. If you're between 18 and 25 years, 171 centimeter tall, you speak English, and you're available from September 20 to October 25, well, this is your opportunity then. Send 2 photos of yourself and a 1-minute introduction video to Africa's Model Scout at gmail.com, or you can send that video to this WhatsApp number 055 157 5757 055 157 5757. Don't miss this chance to become a supermodel. Follow Africa's Model Scout on all social media platforms or text 055 157 5757 on WhatsApp for further information. Hashtag Africa's Model Scout. If you fit what I have just described, please get involved. Now, coming up here on the Super Morning Show, we have an exciting conversation. So we know people are leaving Ghana, eh? So we asked the question, what if we gave you 20,000? 20 million, actually. Oh, no, not 20 million. $20,000. $20,000.
You want to add million to it?
I want to make it difficult for people to make the decision.
In fact, you want to sack people from this country. You are not a patriotic citizen.
I am.
You want to incentivize people to leave the country for no reason. Why? 20 million they are there.
Okay.
Are you building that?
Take a listen to this.
In this Ekufuado's economy, if you give me $1 million, I will still travel as.
I'll prefer to use the $20,000 to build my nation.
Can do it. Hey, wait a minute. Hey! No way. I'll go.
Don't give me anything. It means I want to leave.
He says, don't give me anything. Me, myself, I'm doing susu. I want to leave. But listen, we're laughing. But I don't think this is a laughing matter, Raymond. The fact that people would say even the money, the 20K, no, and these are young people. Remember, these are very young people.
I know a professor in a very distinguished area, sought after worldwide. The only thing preventing him from moving with the family, he's not so sure about his young kids and the kind of socialization they are likely to get. Think about it. He's not so sure about his young kids and the kind of socialization they're likely to get. That is the only hindrance.
Keeping him
He's
here.
praying, yes. He's praying that the kids will get to a certain age. Because the more he spends quality time thinking about his life in this country and how the future portends for him, and comparative people with skills and all of that, and what they are getting, and the lofty, what they call it, appeals and all the things, the pull factors from all over the world to him, he owes this as a responsibility to his generation to not disappoint them. And that call rallies in the minds of people. I mean, let's take the professors out. People should be truthful to themselves. Are you truly sure that if we take out all your corrupt practices, all your side gigs that you don't declare, that you are doing underground, and all the money you are stealing indirectly, are you truly sure that the amount of money that you get through legitimate business can really afford the kind of lifestyle you are living today? So let's take out that lifestyle. Would you still be happy living in this country under those conditions? So yes, I mean, if you are being frank with ourselves, there are some people who say, oh yeah, I'll be in this country. My friend says the only people that when you say, oh, we are having difficulties, no opportunities, we want to move along, and that we want to better system for who oppose that system are beneficiaries of the state and their friends. The people we call compradors. They might not necessarily be state officials, but they are beneficiaries indirectly. So they'll come and dissuade you, oh, work hard. The work hard doesn't mean that you should do manual labor. Work hard, of course. I mean, we are not talking about people who have not gotten jobs. Ghana has a terrible graduate unemployment thing. No society deserves that level of graduate unemployment. You have trained the person with your resources.
We spent money to
yes. Hey, there was a time in this country nurses have to go and beg at the ministry. Employers.
Yes.
Now they have gotten jobs elsewhere. You are saying, oh, see, you have a responsibility to this country. How? Staying home and being hungry?
How is that a responsibility?
And the worst part is that the people don't advise them. They take these same young people, their girlfriends, because they don't have anything to do with their lives. And say, oh, Bob Rebi, this is the life that he's living. And if the guy gets an opportunity to improve their lives, we cannot take it away from them. Please, patriotism was a fanciful, wonderful concept in the year 1957. This is 2023. And 2023, you have to convince people beyond merely telling them that hard work is going to pay in the Republic. They're not even getting the work. How can they work hard?
It's the most dangerous situation any society could face, where hard work doesn't pay.
Yeah.
It's the most dangerous situation. I mean, it's a national security issue.
Yeah.
Where working hard does not guarantee that you will move forward in life.
Do you think that somebody is suffering?
You have to cheat. Yeah. You have to cheat in order to get ahead. So when people want to leave, I mean, forget about whether their lives are going to be harder when they leave or not. The fact is that they are dissatisfied with the place which is their home. The place that they were designated to by birth or by whatever, that they are dissatisfied with it. And so they don't want to be part of it anymore.
And they are so exasperated that they feel there are no opportunities for them in their homes. There's no fair system that guarantees them that even if they are willing to study hard, put in their all, spend the midnight doing all that they can, they will still not survive and live a meaningful life. They're not saying they should be billionaires, so live a meaningful life. So we should not just reduce it. Oh, some are just moving out because they are tired and fed up. Maybe with time, things would improve, things will change and all of that. But what we cannot dismiss, and I've seen even the president say some time ago that he's very worried that young people, instead of staying and working for the development of this country, they are leaving the country. Please, the people he's advising, he should just transit them and be their parents. He should leave the confines of all the largesse he's getting and be their parents who are struggling. And if you know that you after school cannot get a good job in your own country after doing chemistry, after doing one of these other courses, and you are struggling to make a living on your own, you do not know. And you see some of the things that no man at a certain age will want to live with their parents.
So you remember last year in August, a group of students, they studied the Doctor of Pharmacy program. Yeah. It's called PharmD.
Yes.
And wrote the licensure exam. They were supposed to do their housemanship, and they were struggling just to do that because government was not ready to put them on a payroll. Finally they decided that, okay, we will do it for free. When we finish, we will sort ourselves out. Now, so if you have a nephew who studied 6 years at Tech to go through this, and the course comes with internships as well. You have to do practicals. And now he's done, waiting to write that exam. When he's finished, because it's going to be a hassle to even do the internship. What would you advise such a young boy?
People who failed,
especially when his talents are needed in other countries.
Yes, and people who failed WASI, because their parents are in very prestigious positions, can get good jobs and enjoy their lives, are the ones advising you
to stay and work hard. So look, as for the sentiment, we understand it, but we also want to discuss the practicality. If you decide that you are leaving, are you actually heading to a better life? That's part of the conversation today.
You guys
will
have been
you
there.
Actually have a better life?
Maybe when we get on to discussing, I want to know what is out there. Raymond, you went to school there, but you didn't stay there. You came back.
I'll tell you what is out there, and then you can decide for yourself.
As for me, when I went to New York City, Charlie, I saw Ghana men and women. They were selling tour tickets. Tour ticket too. I was like,
because that's the only job they could do without papers.
Is that the hustle?
Now ask him if somebody were to have given him $20,000 to stay in Ghana, whether he would have stayed or gone to sell tickets.
So that's our big story here on the show this morning. It's brought to you by Vodafone. Further together, latest from your partner for life, Belmonte by CPL Developers, the ultimate luxury experience, and Access Bank, your number one remittance bank. Access Bank, more than banking.
Now, there's amazing news from Vodafone Fixed Broadband. Now, Vodafone is offering a big welcome offer to all new fixed broadband customers. And new customers who purchase a broadband plan for 1 month get 50% bonus data Alternatively, if you pay 3-month subscription in advance, you receive 50% bonus data plus free installation. Kojo, free. They come and mount it, do nice things for you at home for free. Don't miss out on these amazing offers. Join the Vodafone broadband family today and enjoy reliable, super fast internet connectivity that gives you best value for your money. No excuses. Dial *900# they all call 05055551111 or visit my Vodafone app or on Facebook, of course, vodafone.com.da to sign up for the Vodafone fixed broadband welcome offer. Vodafone, further together.
Now, are you looking for a sofa? Maybe a 1-seater, 2-seater, 3-seater, or those L-shaped ones, crafted to the finest detail and available in various colors for your home, office, or hotel? Are you looking for comfort, durability, quality, and perfect finishing? Well, then there's one place to go. Latex Foam, your one-stop shop, whatever your choice or budget. Buy from the best, not the imitated. Buy Latex Foam. Latex Foam, your partner for life.
In this Ekufado's economy, if you give me $1 million, I'll still travel as.
I'll prefer to use the $20,000 to build my nation.
Can do it. Hey, wait a minute. Hey! No way. I'll go.
Don't give me anything. It means I want to leave.
Wake up. Good morning. Good morning.
Echo Bank Mobile, they make me say, Echo Bank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy, yeah. Download it. You go enjoy it. In my Brahmin check. In my Brahmin check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credits, you can pay school fees, even chest tights with the Apple. Echo Bank Apple.
Life is easy with the EcoBank mobile app. You can pay your bills, transfer to and from mobile wallet, virtual card creation, transfer to other banks, express account opening, scan and pay, express cash, all at your fingertips with the EcoBank mobile app. You know it's 5-star life with EcoBank. Can promise.
Nyamidia Apartments, the first master plan community in Ghana, is offering a 20% discount on all units. 2 and 3 bedroom apartments ready to move in today. Strategically located a short drive from the Tema Motorway roundabout towards Community 25. Call us now and the first 10 will get an additional 5% discount. Use the promo code Nyamidia23. Terms and conditions apply. Contact number 0551 435 555. Nyamidia Apartments. Affordable luxury homes for everyone.
Guess what? Orca Decor is still celebrating our 20th anniversary. Get 50% off top quality furniture, accessories, decor, and more. Hurry, oh, hurry. The items are flying off the shelves. Visit Orca on Spintex Road and the newly opened Accra Mall branch today.
Brother Bernard,
Yes.
Onia, this morning I'm very hungry. Please, let's go and buy gobe. This time, I want her to add small salad, small talia, and soft cocoa, specially made for me. Pay, you know how I like to customize my food.
Hey, because of what? You think say you dey buy Vodafone made for me bundle offers? Star 530 hash is the code to get the best value offers made just for you for as low as 1 Ghana cedi.
Hey, Brother Bernard, so you've been hiding Vodafone made for me bundles from me?
Oh, just dial star 530 hash. Feel special with the Vodafone made for me bundle offers. Get unbeatable best value offers from voice, data, or voice plus data bundles made just for you. Dial star 530 hash to subscribe to Vodafone made for me bundle offers or download my Vodafone app today.
Vodafone, further together.
Comfort, durability, finishing, quality. Choosing sofas and beds for your home, office, or hotel couldn't be easier with an exclusive range of sofas and beds in various designs and colors from Latex Foam. There is so much choice, whatever your budget. Latex Foam, your partner for life.
Wouldn't you prefer an apartment hotel? One that offers the utmost convenience of a boutique hotel while offering the idyllic comfort of your own private home. Oasis Park Residences offers luxury studios, 1, 2 and 3 bedrooms both for short and long-term rental at competitive rates. Our sky swimming pool, gourmet outdoor restaurant and a fully equipped gym rest on a breathtaking rooftop with panoramic views of the city. Oasis Park Residences, located at Shiashi Tetekwashi, 10 minutes from the international airport, is the ideal place for all your accommodation needs. Why don't you give us a call on 020-4343-009 or visit our website at oasisparkresidences.com to make your reservations. Oasis Park Residences, more than a home.
It's morning in Africa. It won't be bright for another hour or two, but the continent is already on the move. Trade is kicking up and spirits are high as the continent prepares to move yet another 1 million tons of goods to markets across the seas. It's the hour for making tea and coffee, of cotton bales, splitting wood, diamonds and metal boxes, and tall buildings going up. The train engines are revving up, factories are opening, and big undersea cables are pushing the continent alive. 4 time zones, 1 million opportunities, and vibrant young professionals 100 million strong. It's morning in Africa, and one bank is opening the door to endless opportunities. With seamless Pan-African payment and trade solutions and presence in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, we are Africa's gateway to the world.
Access, more than banking.
How are you, Kofi? And how are you getting on? Have you been taking your HIV medication? I mean, the antiretroviral medicines.
Me my bro, every day I have to take this medicine. Why?
Oh, Kofi, but you know that your antiretroviral medicines have to be taken every day to be effective.
Why does it have to be so?
Oh, Kofi, you know by taking your antiretroviral medicines every day, it stops the virus from replicating and allows the immune system to repair itself and prevent further damage. This way, you can live a long, healthy life.
Do you think for taking the antiretroviral medicine is the reason why I feel weak and feverish? Could it be the reason why I have recurring diarrhea too?
So would you rather feel sick instead of just taking the antiretroviral medicines daily and feel healthy? You know the daily dose helps to suppress the virus so that in about 6 months, the virus becomes undetectable. This means that the virus in your blood is sufficiently suppressed. It also means that you cannot transmit the virus to others. If your viral load continues to remain undetectable, then it is equal to being untransmittable. That is what we mean by U equals U.
I think I owe it to myself to take my antiretroviral drug religiously.
Great! That is what I was hoping to hear. You must take your antiretroviral medicine consistently to get your viral load suppressed to make it undetectable and untransmittable.
Yes, undetectable equals untransmittable.
U equals U.
This message is brought to you by Ghana AIDS Commission.
Hey, Cashman.
Yeah.
Don't you know Nana has assembled all of us and you are here making calls?
My generator is spoiled too. So I'm calling a renowned Ghanaian company with an excellent track record in the sales and repairs of generator sets in Accra to come and repair for me.
Oh, is it Anointed Electricals?
Yeah.
Anointed Electricals deals in quality and genuine generators with high fuel efficiency. We also rent generators.
They sell quality generators from 10 kVA to 2500 kVA. They have spare parts of other generators and can repair every faulty generator
generator set even if you didn't buy from them. Look, now we don't have any electrical problem in Accra. Oh, how? Because Anointed Electricals is right here at East Legon, Lagos Avenue, opposite Tomric Hotel. And that's why Nana is calling us. Okay. Yes. If you want to buy a brand new generator or repair the old one, visit Anointed Electricals. Or if you are within Accra, call our hotline 0246 423 534 or call 0243 480 334. They have qualified and dedicated men on 24-hour after sales service. Then let's go and listen to Nana. Let's go. Gosh, after giving you the hint, won't you give me anything?
Anointed, the generator experts.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town. It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You're welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy. And listen, this conversation is vital. Okay? It's boiling down to one simple question. Would you stay or would you go? We've even sweetened it for you. We said, would you stay for $20,000? Or would you travel abroad to hustle?
We have uneven the space for you. We actually give you motivation to stay.
Yeah. And we want to talk to a few people who have insights to help us understand this, okay? So joining us via Zoom, we have Sam, who is a student in the UK. We have Akosia Bwampong, who is in the University of Michigan. We also have Rebecca Enumel, who is at Baylor University in Texas. And there are many others joining us to make this conversation relevant. We've got Michael and Nana Yao from New York, and Nana Yao is actually in Ghana. He's just returned from travels, and they will all be giving us insights. Okay, so good morning to all of you. If you can hear me, if you can unmute your microphones, let's hear you all. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Wonderful.
Good morning.
Wonderful, wonderful,
Morning.
wonderful.
Good morning.
Yes, everybody is present. That's wonderful. That's what we like. Okay, now I'm very interested in your stories. Okay, what is it that took you to these foreign countries that you're based in right now? Let's go round. Let's start with Sam.
All right. Hello. Good morning once again, and good morning to your listeners. I don't know if my voice is clear.
We can hear you clearly. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. My name is Sam, as noted earlier, and I'm with Ulster University in Birmingham.
Right.
I left Ghana in January, and my reason for leaving is basically not because of how hard the economy was, because I was working in one of the financial institutions in Ghana, and things were quite not so much okay for me over there, because I realized me being there for the past 9 years, there was no development, and it got to a point where I realized management didn't really care about the staff there. It was always about them. So when I got the opportunity, I didn't hesitate. I just took it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
are you
think that
working
was
in?
the reason why I left.
Okay, so are you
Sorry?
working in a bank in the UK or doing something different?
No, presently I'm schooling. I'm doing my MSc in international business with data analytics.
Right.
And I'm a TA as well. I'm a teaching assistant. Yeah.
Okay.
Which I think is better, because even if I compare what I'm earning here to what I was getting in Ghana, I think here is far better.
Okay. Okay.
So,
We'll talk about the earnings very soon. It's very important. So thanks for raising that. Let's hear from Rebecca. Rebecca is at Baylor University. I hope I'm saying the university's name right.
It's Baylor University.
Baylor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Baylor. Someone has written Baylor on my paper here. Thank you for that, Rebecca. So what's your story?
Yeah.
What made you leave Ghana?
Okay, so personally, I would say mine just wasn't money. I would look at more of the quality of life in that. So, I was also working in Ghana, before I left. I had a good salary, I'd put it that way. It was okay. But then I realized that there was really no career growth for me. My career growth was at a standstill. I was practically doing the same thing. And I realized that in the next 3 to 4 years, it was practically going to be the same thing. There wasn't going to be any career growth for me. I wasn't seeing any new opportunities opening up at all. So when I had a chance to go further my studies in the US, I am currently reading a master's in public health, specializing in epidemiology. I figured that, okay, that's a very good opportunity for me to take so that I could widen my scope, learn more, think outside the box, get better opportunities that I wasn't going to have here in Ghana. And then if I do come back with all the knowledge and skills I've gained, I can have some more career growth aside the money.
So you went to better yourself so that you could come back and do better in Ghana. That was the plan. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Let's go to New York and talk to Michael. What took you there, Michael?
Hello. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning.
My story is quite different. So what brought me here wasn't necessarily about money or any of that. It was because my entire family he moved here. Like we've been here for a while, and I have a business in Ghana. After school, after my bachelor's, I started a business in Ghana. Was doing quite well. Then I felt I needed to expand and grow my terrain or my capacity. So I moved outside of Ghana to explore. And coming here has changed everything because I had to start my life all over again. I've had experiences in different industries and also to there are quite some challenges as well. So I would say moving here was more of a personal decision because I had the option to either stay or to either continue with my business or move here as well. But anyway, long story, I still want to move back to the country within a couple of years. So,
okay, so you moved really because of family. It was an option available to you, so you took that option to go there because you had family there to explore new opportunities, but you would ultimately like to return to Ghana.
Yes, not necessarily Ghana, but onto the African continent.
Okay, that's important. Yeah. Thank you, Michael. Akosia Bwampong is at the University of Michigan. Akosia, thanks for joining us. What's your story?
Hi, thank you for having me. My story is, for simplicity's sake, I left after high school to come do my undergrad here. And after that, I continued straight to a PhD program, which I'm currently in. There was no negative driving force for me. At the time, it just seems like the opportunities for research, which is what I wanted to do long term here, were better as compared to really anything in Ghana or on the continent. So it was a.
So I mean, if you had wanted to pursue this in Ghana, would you have been able to do so?
Absolutely.
Sorry?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So there was a driving force. You wanted to do something which was impossible to do in Ghana.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay. All right. Now, Nana, I saved you for last because you are in Ghana, but you've recently returned from spending quite some time abroad. Which country were you in?
So I was in the US.
Right. Okay.
I was in the US.
You have kind of done the full circle. You've gone, you've come back. So
yeah.
I'm very curious. First of all, why did you leave?
First of all, a good day to all your listeners. I'm really honored to be here. I left mainly because of two reasons. So family, and I also had to go on tour. So I'm also a gospel musician, so I had to go on tour, and so we're out for about 4 to 5 months. And we're back home. So this was my first time out, but we had to just go and come, and it was a fruitful movement.
Right. Okay. So it was just a temporary, departure from Ghana. to do a
It
specific
was
thing
something.
and then come back.
Yes, it was. It was for that reason. But
Right.
I do have a lot of family there, so it was just like catching up where we left off.
I get it. Thank you, Nana Yao. All right. So, look, the discussion today is really about the option available to Ghanaians. We are being told that Ghanaians are leaving in large numbers because they'd rather be elsewhere. And we're trying to test that, okay? So we've been asking Ghanaians whether they would have stayed, if we'd given them $20,000 instead of using a visa to travel and go and hustle, would they have stayed? And we're getting interesting answers. Now, of those of you joining us in this conversation, I mean, none of you really specifically traveled to hustle. A lot of you are in school, or you're doing things that would not be classified generally as hustle. But I'm interested in your standards of living. Sam, would you say that you are having a better standard of living in Coventry than you would have had if you had studied the same program in a Ghanaian university?
I'll say yes. Yeah, of course I am, because in terms of facilities, I don't know. Okay, I think some universities in Ghana equally have their facilities, but I can't compare that to what I'm enjoying here. Even transportation to school and back is so good that I can't compare it to that of Ghana. When you go to the education system itself, lecturing, the facilities available to you, even the Wi-Fi, the internet connectivity and everything, like the teaching method is top notch. And funny enough, most of the lectures over here are from African countries. I have Nigerian lecturers, I have a couple of lecturers from Ghana, and even the African lecturers are even more than the British lecturers here in my school. So that should tell you we are not even here alone. We have a lot of them here. So I think it's quite good. It's quite good here. I would have gotten a similar in Ghana, but just the affordability would have been different. Because looking at where you are working and how much you are getting, if you want to pay for your masters and the fees around 30,000 Ghana cedis or 40,000 Ghana cedis, and you are earning 1,500 a month, even if you decide not to take the money, you decide not to spend anything from it, continue your education with that money will be very hard for you.
Right.
But over here, you are still able to work, even though you are not able to work full time. Whatever you earn, you are still able to pay your fees and still get yourself a decent accommodation and a good standard of living. So I think it's better here compared to Ghana.
Okay, I was going to ask for a bit more detail about this standard of living. Now, you're a foreign student, so your fees are quite high, and you have to work to pay those fees. You have to pay rent. You probably won't pay council tax because you're a student, right?
Exactly.
But you will have to pay for transport and food and all of these things. So talk to me about that. By the time you are done, and of course, because you're a student, you can't work many hours.
Yes, 20 hours a week.
So by the time you are done, I mean, how much are you left with after you've dealt with all your expenses? Compare that to how much disposable income you had in Ghana. Which one would you say is better?
I think here is better, because when I first came here, and obviously it depends on how you plan your life in coming here. Okay, I think planning is very important. You don't just move because you see everybody is moving and you also move. That is when you get here and you just start, things become very difficult for you. Because most of my colleagues, they are here, and at the end of the day, they have to take 3 or 4 jobs, which means they are breaching their visa policy, and you can't afford them because I think proper plans were not put in place. I've seen a couple of videos that say that when you are traveling to the UK to study, it's better you come with, let's say, your partner or somebody who will assist you. Yeah, I was lucky to have someone like that. So she equally assists me in most of the things that I do.
Right.
And with the work that I do, I don't pay. My rent is around 500 to 600 pounds a month, bill inclusive with all my internet connectivity and everything. So if my transportation for a month is 45 pounds. Everywhere I go within West Midlands. So if I put all this money together, what is left for me in my and mind you, Kojo, if you are here, I don't think you spend more than £200 on food, unless maybe you are the someone who likes to go out, the chilling type that wants to go out and spend and all that. But if you are someone who likes to cook on your own, like do stuff on your own, I don't think you spend more than £200 on food stuff to cook for yourself. Even if you want to go to the African market and get food stuff for yourself, because I can get condo, cassava dough, prepare my banku. I can get about 20 bottles of banku and I can use it for a couple of days. So I think if I do all those calculations, my rent and everything, what is left for me, I'm still able to send money back home and they are happy compared to when I was in Ghana. Because in Ghana, what you get, I don't even know how much you send to them and they will be happy. When you are receiving 1,500, 2,000, you send your parents, let's say 500 Ghana cedis, they will still be wanting for more. But then when you are here and you are even getting, let's say, £1,500 a month, and you spend, even if you decide to spend £1,000 on yourself and you spend them just £200, they will be okay with you, because £200 in Ghana cedis are around almost 2,500 or 3,000. So I think it's better here. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, Sam, so the question we're asking everybody is, if you were given 20, so let me put it in the context of your situation, right?
Okay.
So you wanted to study a particular program, that's what you're doing in Coventry. If you could have studied that same program in Ghana, say maybe through distance learning, okay, so you're getting it from the degree is coming from the same university, right?
Exactly.
And someone was going to give you $20,000 just to stay in Ghana and study this program instead of traveling to the UK to go and work and hustle and pay your school fees and all of these things. Which one would you have chosen?
I would have still moved.
You'd have stayed home.
I wouldn't have stayed in Ghana.
Oh, you still would have moved. Okay.
Yes, because there were option of me doing online in Ghana. I had a couple of schools that were ready to offer me an online where the fees were even more affordable than what I'm paying right now. But I said to myself, no way. If I'm not moving, then I'm not doing my master's.
Well,
it got to a point that I was so frustrated. Okay.
I was going to say, nobody offered you $20,000, so that's the difference here. Okay. There's an offer of $20,000 cash.
It got to a point that I was so frustrated in my company. So I just wanted to leave at all costs. Initially, I wanted to switch job, but getting a different job in Ghana is quite difficult. And this is a company that I've been with them for the past 9 years. When I completed my university, I completed Greenpower in 2014. I got myself that job, and I've been with them. I'm quite familiar with. You are quite familiar with my company. If I mention the name, you will know because you've been coming around. I've been seeing you. So when I realized that 9 years there was no promotion and you can stay in the office from 5:30 a.m. to 1 a.m. because my department was that quite very challenging. I was working in the clearing department, so anytime the system break down at gates, anybody who works in the banking sector and has been in the clearing department will attest to this. When gates had an issue, it affects all the banks. Sometimes you stay as late as 12 a.m., 1 a.m. and stuff to get all your work done. And you file for an overtime and they will give you 37.5 pesos. It was so disheartening, so insultive and very annoying. So it got to a point I just wanted to leave at all costs. I didn't want to have anything to do with them again. It was so frustrating. So at that point, my mind was set on leaving. So I don't think if I had been offered that amount, it would have changed my mind. So
that's quite an insight there, and I really appreciate what you explaining this, because a lot of Ghanaians will relate to the difficulties you were facing.
So every day, my issue is not basically, sometimes we tend to blame the government so much. I know they have a lot to do because we bring them in power to see to our needs. But then I always say that the little Canada we are, our management there, what are they doing for us? Because if you are working in a bank, or let's say if you are working in Joy FM or any company, and your MD or your HR or whoever is in charge is paying you well, no matter the how hard the economy is, I think you are going to be okay. Because if the inflation keeps going up and your salary also keeps going up, you can match up with the inflation. But here lies the case that the inflation keeps growing and your salary is still the same. They are giving you 1,000 Ghana cedis this year, and 5 years down the line, inflation has gone up, everything has gone up. You are still receiving 1,000 Ghana cedis, and they still expect you to put in 100% efficiency. When we sit in a place that you get the opportunity to see some high people salaries like the MD, the next in command, and everything. It's so crazy. You see the gap between your salary and that of your MD, the gap between your salary and that of your manager, and you see the work that you are putting in. You clearly see that these people, they don't care about us. But you always point their fingers at the government. It's not the government that structured the salary in my company. It has to do with my MD and my HR. So I have to blame them first before I even come to the streets.
Yeah. Do you mind if I ask how much you were earning in Ghana?
Okay, when I started working in the bank as an initial starter, my salary, basic salary was less than 1,000 Ghana cedis. It was around 900.
Wow.
Yeah, that was 2014. After my confirmation and everything, I think it moved to around 1,000 or so. 9 years down the line, my salary was less than 2,500.
Wow.
I'm telling you, 9 years down the line, my salary was less than 2,500. The basic salary was less than 2,500. What really helped us is the clothing allowance that they give you beginning of the year, which is of course not so much. The fuel allowance that you'll be getting, and in my company the fuel allowance was instead that if the fuel goes up, your fuel allowance also goes up. So anytime the fuel goes up, we tend to be happy because we think the allowances is also going up. But then the inflation will go up, so whatever amount that they will give you, it will hit you on the other side.
Yeah.
So it was not worth dying for, because staying with them for 9 years and you are earning less than 2,500 pounds. What's the point?
Yeah.
There was no promotion.
Yeah.
So I feel it was when I was about to leave, after everything was set for me, that was when I got a mail that I've been promoted. But then I said no. You can't drive me back to this. I'm not because if you have promoted me, you could have promoted me 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 2 years ago. You didn't do it, so why now?
Yeah.
So I just decided to leave. Yeah.
Sam, I'm so glad you shared this experience with us. It's really eye-opening. I appreciate it. I understand you have to go. Yeah. That's why I spend so much time with you, so that we can say thank you. And then we're going to take a few messages, and then when we come back, we'll hear everyone else's story as well. This is fascinating stuff, right? This is a deep insight into what exactly is driving people away from our shores. It's the Super Morning Show. Stay with us.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM.
Pretty, see my niggas on the block, yo. Check it, bugger in the yeah day. Oh,
coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show.
The system title is the Super Morning Show on Joy. We're learning from those who have left, why they left, what experiences they had, and whether they would encourage others to do the same, right? Yeah, the Nigerians call it jackpot. We call it boga. And either ways, there are two sides to every story, right? Okay, open the door to your dream house. There's no feeling quite like returning home. after a busy day at work. I mean, that feeling you get hearing the keys turn in the lock to open the door and you walk into your own little piece of paradise. Well, with a mortgage from ABSA, you get to enjoy that feeling over and over again in your own home. If you're a salaried worker, you can borrow up to 5 million Ghana cedis at fixed or variable interest rates and pay back your loan over a period of 20 years. Discover how to get things done at absa.com.gh. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA. Terms and conditions apply.
Kojo, at Car Bank, we place you at the heart of our every expansion.
It's a nice feeling.
Of course. And there's a very exciting moment for everybody because there are two very wonderful ones. I told you about Ashtown, right? Yeah, Ashaman. So Car Bank has opened some nice one. Ashtown and also Ashale Bokwe branches and Bokwebeg. That's what those of you Bokwebeg. Yeah, that's how they call it. Yes, and so also at Ashaliboche and Ashaman at Car Bank, we believe by working with you in Ashaman and Ashaliboche each day, we bring you something new with it. Anyway, new opportunities needed for the success that you should get. This is because it is what we do together that makes the difference. So whatever your banking needs may be, saving, investment, business or personal financing, bank assurance, we have the perfect solution for you. Walk into our branch at the Ashaliboche School Junction or at a Shaman Market, or call us on toll free 0800 500 500 0800 500 500. Can also chat with us on our website carbank.net or on our social media platforms. That's LinkedIn, Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram, or via email at customercare@carbank.net. And let's build our dreams together. Carbank, forward together.
Now, we've been talking about Sethi Realty and their amazing price reductions, 50% off the cost of their homes. So, if you have only 220,000 Ghana cedis, that's about the $20,000 we are discussing. Just that is enough to buy you a home at Sethi Realty, okay? And it's not a home in the middle of the jungle, right here in Tema, just 2 minutes from the Palace Shopping Mall. All right, go check out these limited homes that are available right now on a first come first serve basis. Okay, it's a gated community, 24-hour security, everything to make your comfort assured. So if you want a home or an excellent community to invest in, please call Sethi Realty on 0551 438888 or 0551 435555. Or you could go to nyamiduyagh.com to learn more. Listen, hurry, because the offer can end at any time and prices are subject to change without notice.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I have some very delicious news for you. Of course, I mean, imagine a biscuit that is made from real cereal, right? Packed with wholesome oats and grains containing less sugar. This biscuit is not only a treat for your taste buds, but also a nutritious option for every age that you should know about. I'm talking about McBerry breakfast cereal. And McBerry breakfast cereal biscuit can be enjoyed at any time of the day, particularly at breakfast with any beverage of your choice. It's delicious, it's nutritious, and affordable. It's made with whole grain oats packed with fiber and real cereals with less sugar. Worry no more. With McBerry breakfast cereal, your kids have the perfect snack they can take to school. Beware of imitation though. Remember, go for the original McBerry breakfast cereal biscuit and start your day with a smile. McBerry breakfast cereal, goodness for your morning. This advert is approved by the FDA.
Right, now, are you tired of the daily commute to work during rush hour? Or maybe you're planning a girls' night and you need a reliable ride. Or maybe you need to deliver an important parcel and you want to get it there on time. Well, whatever your reason for commuting, Access Bank and Uber have got you covered. With the Access Bank Visa card, you can now enjoy 30% off your Uber rides. That's 30% off every ride. Use the promo code Access Ride Savings to enjoy affordable convenience and cheaper rides even on a limited budget. Don't miss out on this amazing opportunity to save big on your daily commute. Go to ghana.accessbankplc.com or go to social media today to learn more and start enjoying and saving on your Uber rides like never before. Access Bank, more than banking.
Kojo, it's Bigo time. Now, are you worried about your parties, weddings, outdoorings, funerals, hangouts, or what to drink to enjoy during the celebration, or you've been worried about how to celebrate your friends and families during that special occasion? With Bigo, no wahala for the occasion. Bigo Drinks has made it easy for everyone to enjoy and have the ideal celebration. It comes in different, distinct, and captivating flavors, each one specifically created to enrich every moment and bring vitality to your life. Now, the flavors include cocktail, cola. Which one do you like? Apple, coconut, lemon, lemon lime, and orange. It comes in 16 and 20 in a pack. A lot to go around in various packs. It's refreshing and good quality. Infuse color into your life and get rejuvenated. Grab a bottle of your favorite flavor and treat yourself and the loved ones to a memorable experience. Bigo Drink, another quality product from Trillium Industries Limited. This advert is FDA approved. Lemon lime or lemon. Lemon lime.
Lemon lime.
And
lemon and lime, you know.
Yeah, or lemon.
Knowing
you.
Fan. Me, I will always go for lemon lime. A little bit of both worlds.
And orange.
Nice sweet tang. No, orange. Orange is for other people. Me, I like lemon lime.
Anyway,
maybe
so
I'm a dope. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. We're having a very fascinating conversation. Okay, so the question is this: would you, if you were given a visa to travel abroad and go and hustle, would you take it, or would you take $20,000 to stay in Ghana? Right, we're learning through other people's experiences, what they would have done, what took them there, and maybe that might help you in your own decision making if you are considering staying or leaving, right? Okay, Rebecca Enumel, Michael from New York, Akosia from Michigan, and Nanaya, who's back in Ghana, will all be telling us their stories after these messages.
There's never been a better time to own a home. Republic Bank slashes interest rates on all its CD mortgage products. Yes, switch and sign on to any of our CD mortgages. Enjoy ultra low interest rates and pay less to live in your dream home. Kule! Call 054-0109-649, 054-0109-901, or email myhome@republicghana.com. Offer is valid until 31st January 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
No matter your water needs, Syntex has it all. Syntex tank was first to introduce double layer tank, and now you can have as many layers as you want. Syntex tank was first to introduce white inner layer tanks in Ghana, and now introduces the customer specs order, which will let you order any color and size you want. Syntex tanks gives you the biggest warranty of 7 years, which no other tank gives you. So whatever your water consumption, size of project or demand, choose Syntex tank. Syntex tank, stress-free. Syntex tank, reliable. Syntex tank, maximum guarantee. Call 0244-335-168, Kumasi 0505-555-666, or visit syntexgh.com. Syntex tank, a strong, a tough.
The other day, as I was in my kitchen preparing my special jollof made with lily rice for my family, I heard a knock at the door. It was my mechanic. Instead of calling me to pick my car, he brought it himself. I said, "Cho," he said, "F-O." I said, "Take the car back. I will come and pick it myself." As I turned off the fire from under the lily jollof, there was another knock at the door. It was my neighbor. I said, neighbor. He said, "F-O, my dog has jammed your wall again, oh." I said, "Don't be silly. You don't have a dog." My wife Ekis came home and we saw that he enjoyed. Cho, it was my pastor. He said, "Bless you." I said, "Bless you too." He said, "Did he come to church on Saturday?" I said, "Acho, but why are you coming to tell me this on Wednesday?"
Having to fend off visitors at mealtimes because of Lele's tasty aromatic rice? Celebrate every mealtime by sharing with friends and family near or far. Lele, tasty food, happy family. This advert is FDA approved.
Are you hoping to start university this October? If you want a British degree from a world-class university at a fraction of the cost, then join Lancaster University Ghana right here in Accra. With a diverse student community, vibrant campus life, and 50% scholarships to support your study, Lancaster University Ghana provides you with a world-class education that creates endless opportunities globally. Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Apply to join Lancaster University Ghana, where learners become leaders. Admissions are currently open for our October 2023 intakes. Apply now for our foundation and undergraduate programs. For more information, contact us on +233 030 221 8989 or send an email to admissions@lancaster.edu.gh. Lancaster University Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa.
A bank that supports you. A bank that cares for you. Hand in hand, we stand with you. So lift your head up, big dreams are waiting. We'll walk with you wherever you go. Where all your dreams come alive, CBG will make you smile. Will rise with you. Your business will flourish. Your name will stand out. Consolidated Bank, CBG. We stand with you. Super Morning Show.
I go there, I'll make more. I'm telling you. I'll make more. I'll make times 100 of that.
Yeah, because 20K,
20K.
Mogodin and minimum wage can earn upwards of 50K a year. So 20K is not money.
In this Ekufado's economy, if you give me $1 million, I'll still travel outside.
I'll prefer to use the $20,000 to build my nation. This money will be used for so many things for the benefit of the youth that are coming up. So I would say that I'll use the money to stay in Ghana. I'll not use it to go back to somebody's country to develop it. No way.
I like Ghana. Why? With $20,000. Oh, I like Ghana. Can do it. Hey, wait a minute. Hey. No way. I'll go hustle. Because I think I can make more than that. Cry and be a multi. Oh, I can hustle. I'll go and hustle.
What the shit I have seen in this country, my guy. Yeah, I've seen in this country. 15 cities. I will leave this country. In fact, don't give me anything. It means I want to leave.
Yes, I prefer moving out of the country to hustle because I think it's prudent and it is the only way that you can get a prosperous life to live in Ghana. $20,000 in Ghana is woefully inadequate to live a really financially stable life. So going out, hustle 2 or 3 years, you're going to get more than $20,000 and live a better life.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy the Super Morning Show is always the best bet. On Joy 99.7 FM.
Dance up, make up, baby, you know, I don't name it,
9.7 FM. They say people are buggering in large volumes. They are buggering in droves. Is it true? And why? And what's on your mind? I mean, would you leave if you had the chance? Or would you stay if you had the opportunities? And we've tried to create a situation where if you had a choice, would you stay? If someone gave you $20,000 and said, just stay in Ghana, don't use your visa. Or would you travel abroad to go and hustle?
The 20, no, is it monthly?
It's a one-off payment of $20,000. Either that or go abroad and go and hustle. Somebody
monthly.
Somebody did some maths, in the
regular inflow.
The Vox we played. Somebody said that if they went abroad and they could earn $50,000 in a year.
Hey. So and he said that was minimum wage.
He said that's minimum wage.
Which country is that?
I don't even know.
We surely will be interested in that country.
No way.
Yeah, well, Scandinavian power.
All right. Listen, we're going to be hearing from our guests. They are living it. They have lived it, and they'll tell us what it's all like. All right, so Safari Valley Eco Park. Charlie, right now everybody wants to go there. We are getting external requests. My daughter says Raymond should take the bill.
I'm sponsoring.
She's going to
all my debtors. If they pay me, I'm sponsoring.
And it's a very good place to go and spend your money.
My debtor should make the promise to pay me.
When people pay you the money they owe you, because you can see zebra, sable antelope, llama, wallaby, fallow deer, Patagonian mara, and so many others. Okay, so you can come and enjoy these majestic creatures, and it's so affordable. Starting price 250 Ghana cedis.
Yes,
that's it. Right, and then of course for children up to 6 years it's free. This place is only an hour outside Accra, okay, and you can enjoy a safari. All right, so they are open from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. each day. Go to Safari Valley Eco Park with your friends and family today for the thrill of a lifetime. If you want to know more, you can go to safarivalleyresort.com or check out their rather cool Instagram page, or just call them 059-691-4394.
Kojo, I know you are very picky.
He said that a lot,
Yeah,
he appeared before the committee. Ended every answer with thank you.
Like he's before a vetting committee.
Yeah, he was showing his gratitude for
you are very picky and choosy when it comes to water, right?
I am very picky and choosy when it comes to everything, not only things that start with W.
Okay, now let me move on with I'm recommending to you Vena purified water, Kojo. You are not only guaranteed the pleasure of satisfying your thirst, but you're also assured of water that is purified using a series of filtration, reverse osmosis, UV sterilization, and ozonation. Later on, I'll explain these things to you, okay? To meet the standard quality your body really needs, right? With over 100k bottles consumed every day, Vena Purified Water has gained acceptance as the #1 water brand in Ghana today. Now, with every bottle of Vena, that's the good news you should know, that you consume, Kojo, you are directly contributing to impacting lives through the Vena Changing Lives initiative, from its orphanage project to drilling of boreholes, surgery payments, and payments of fees for brilliant but needy students home and abroad. Vena Purified Water continue to support many beneficiaries each year to change their lives for the better. Share the love, get a bottle of Vena Purified Water, and enjoy the pure, refreshing taste. Vena Purified Water is recommended by the Ghana Medical Association. Vena Purified Water, changing people's lives, and this advert is approved by the FDA too.
So for those of you who want to bugger, here are some opportunities. Litina Travel has got you covered, okay? So you can go to Israel. There are 2 trips, okay? Each one lasts 7 days. All right, and the rates are really, really good. One is in October, another is in November. And then you could also go on the CalBank Women Banking trip organized to Turkey and Dubai. That's in October, from the 11th till the 16th of October. And it's for CalBank clients or prospective clients. You can visit and engage the Turkish business community. All right, you can talk about business sectors like pharmaceuticals, agriculture, cosmetics, furniture, fashion and textiles, food and beverage, Raymond's specialty, construction equipment and medical equipment as well, of which Aaron is a very avid customer. Medical equipment. So limited places are available on all these trips. So please call Tina on 0244 260 789.
Now it's a new word of doing business, right?
For sale, if you want.
Aaron, what does he sell that for?
It's lying around. He's not using it anymore.
Okay, well, it's a new word of doing business, and your business shouldn't be left out. It's time to get Momo for business today. To accept payment from over 50 million Momo customers, all you need is a business registration certificate and your Ghana card. Only the two. Applying to be MTN Momo merchant has been made simple and fast. You just have to dial *5051 the hashtag, then follow the prompts or apply online at momomerchantapplication.mtn.com.gh. You receive a reference number which you can use to track your application, so don't get caught waiting. Enjoy secure transactions and convenient transactions for your business with MTN Momo today. Note that there is no application fee. It is free, and do not pay any money to anyone for a merchant payment solution. Report any fraudulent charges using the Momo app available on Play Store and App Store. Have you seen that the Momo app has been updated? The MTN app.
Very nice.
Yeah, a new, very outlook. Wonderful nice outlook. Yeah, others are refusing to update.
One day. All right, then let's get back into our conversation. Okay, so I think now we have our American contingent and of course our Ghanaian neighbor. So Rebecca, Michael, and Akosia are in the US. Rebecca is in Texas, Michael is in New York, Akosia is in Michigan. And then Nana Yao has just come back from a tour in the US. He's right here with us in Ghana. They're still on Zoom and on the phone. Okay, so listen, let's make the conversation fluid. Let's get through this real quick. First, let's talk about the cost of living, and living standards. Okay, Rebecca, tell me, is it expensive to be a student in Texas?
Yes and no. Depends on which side we are looking at. I would say that when it comes to tuition, as compared to how much you pay in Ghana, yes, it's pretty much expensive over there. But then you are given avenues to make room or avenues to pay for it, in the sense that you can be employed as a graduate research assistant. And in that field, you are not just schooling. You have the opportunity to do research with faculty members. Now, that gives you an opportunity that by the time you are done with school, you know which career path you want to take. You can decide if you want to go into research or you want to branch into the working field, the career field.
Right.
If you are going to go into research, there are so many opportunities available to you. You have mentors to take you through it. You have people who are going to guide you through it. You are given the avenue to think outside the box. Whatever you need to do your research is available for you. If you want to go into the career field where you are in the job market as well, you have mentors at that side also. The money is worth it. The benefits that come with it with regards to housing allowance, insurance, all of those things is also worth it.
You get a housing allowance from your university, is that what you're saying?
No, if you are working.
If you're working
with a company, yes.
Okay, all right. And you are working,
yes.
Right? You're working as a research assistant, is that correct?
Yes, a graduate research assistant.
Excellent.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so even though on the surface level, it looks like, yes, the tuition there may be more expensive than what is in Ghana. The other opportunities that come with it is not something you're going to get whilst you are here.
Okay.
Also, looking at how their academic system is like, it's not theoretical. You are practicing what you are learning. I feel like in Ghana, your lecturers don't even want you to excel. They don't give you the room to think outside the box. They're doing everything within their means get you to fail. But then here, it's the direct opposite. They're doing everything within their means to get you to excel. Whatever they need to do to make sure that your GPA is good, they are going to do it for you.
Okay, that's interesting. She explained about the working conditions, and I want us to be fair here. Rebecca is working as a graduate research assistant. There are very limited jobs of such nature, in universities. Most people end up getting jobs doing other things. Okay, so it is more of the norm for a student in the US to get a job doing something less
outside the school,
less rewarding with fewer benefits than being a graduate research assistant. But it's a great example for us to learn from. Let's go to New York. Michael, talk us through your cost of living. Is it affordable compared to if you were doing the same thing here in Ghana?
Okay. So I'm a student as well, first of all, and I'm also doing my master's as well. So I work full time, I work school full time. And speaking about the cost of living, it's quite expensive in New York, but compared to living in Ghana, the standard of living here is way better. And making 20,000 just to stay in Ghana, well, I bet you I'm making more than that. I can make more than that within a short period of time.
Define short period of time. How long will it take you to make $20,000 to save $20,000?
To save $20,000, I can say that within a month. No, within a year. Sorry, excuse me.
You could save $20,000 in a year.
Yes.
Wow.
I work in tech.
Okay.
You
see, we've got some really, really well-earning people on this Zoom.
Yeah, but it's not everybody that went to cling at us. The way you're making it look like.
No, but the majority.
No. Let me explain to you. Before I got to where I am, I had to so. First of all, moving here, you have to have a whole mental shift. Your paradigm has to change. First of all, and you have to be ready to get into the gutters and get to the grind. So I worked in healthcare for a period of time, gained experience under my belt, networked with good people, took a couple of courses, studied, and later on, I got my break in tech, and the rest is history. And getting into tech is pretty competitive, especially coming from a different country, an African country, and my background is in publishing studies. So it was, but there are transferable skills that you can leverage on to sell yourself. And also to speaking to the cost of living in New York, it's quite expensive because I live alone. I don't live, even though I have family here, I live alone. I live independent, and the cost of rent is pretty pricey. Somewhere between, let's say, $2,000 for a 2-bedroom, between $2,000 to let's say $3,500, depending on the side of.
Depending on which part of New York, right? So it could be anything between $2,000 and $3,500 every single month for your rent. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And there's no way you can do a big landlord.
Exactly.
You don't feel rich.
Exactly.
So that's just the rent. And if you own a house, you have to pay for your own utilities like water. You pay for your internet. You pay for your electricity here is called condenser. That's it. So you pay for electricity, condenser, and what else again? Just transportation, petty stuff. So probably at the end of the month, you're spending, if rent is costing somewhere between that 2,000, let's say 2,000 for the purpose of the conversation, and the rest of your expenses is going to cost you probably, let's say, another extra 1,500. So that's like 3,500 as a whole. And,
so to clarify, in order to live at the basic standard in New York, like how you would live in Ghana if you had a regular job, in order to live just regular comfort, you would be spending about $3,500 a month.
Yeah, give or take. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, give or take.
So now you know how much you have to earn in order to live normally in New York. Go ahead, Michael.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, even though the standard or the cost of living here is expensive and the standard of living here is better, the pay here or the companies here pay good amount of money. The market here is very competitive.
Yeah.
You The minimum wage, I think, in New York is somewhere between either $16 or $15. I'm not so sure, but companies here pay way good. When I was working in healthcare, I started my first salary or my first annual income was a ballpark of $60,000. That's my
60.
first, and yes, 60,000
Okay.
a year. Then later on, as I evolved, I became better, and it got better. And the standard of living, speaking of which, the standard of living compared to Ghana, but even though running my business in Ghana, uh, was was good, but it's better here. It's more competitive. It gives you um, it sharpens your senses and gives you a better business acumen, and you are well connected with people.
Yeah.
Compared to that of Ghana.
Thank you for that, Michael. Let's bring in Akosia. Akosia is in Michigan. It's good that we're getting the flavor of different cities as well, Texas, New York. Akosia, okay, you know what we want to know. So break it down for us, the cost of living.
So as a graduate student in Michigan, at the University of Michigan, I live in graduate housing, first of all, which is relatively on the affordable side. Groceries are a bit on the higher end, assuming you don't have your own means of transportation. But the university pays a decent amount for graduate student stipends, for PhD students anyway. And it's enough to live on. So, yeah, I think the cost of living here is not overly expensive. The standard of living is great, to be honest.
How long would it take you? How long would it take you to save $20,000?
Well, that question does not necessarily apply to me in the same way because, again, I receive a stipend to study, so I'm technically not working.
Yeah.
So with my current stipend, it would take a long time, but assuming I was out in the job market, probably not more than 3, maybe 4 months.
Okay.
With my qualification, that is.
Okay. So let me ask you this. If you could have pursued the same course of study in Ghana, right? If you could have, perhaps even with the same university, but maybe on a distance learning program or whatever. If you could have done that, and they would have given you $20,000 to do it in Ghana, would you have accepted?
Okay. So the question is two-sided. First of all, I could not have pursued the same program from Ghana because mine is a purely research, for that matter, experimental lab program. So I need to be here because of the kind of work that I do. And the cost, my advisor always makes a joke that the cost of a PhD student to the US taxpayer is between like $700K to $1 million, right? There is no way the government of Ghana is going to spend that on me, or the University of Michigan is going to spend that on make me do a distance PhD. I don't even think that's a thing.
So the opportunity simply does not exist in Ghana.
Exactly. $20,000 really doesn't do much for me, if anything at all. To stay in Ghana.
If you have to spend it in the US, it definitely won't go very far. I agree.
Exactly. And even if you have to spend it in Ghana, assuming what would you do with it? Start a business that would give you short-term gains, maybe long-term gains. You would wait forever. Invest it in bonds and stocks. Well, the government assumes that's happening. Buy land that would probably not appreciate in value somewhere on the outskirts of Accra. It really doesn't make any sense to be offered $20,000 and keep it to stay in Ghana. So for me, it really wasn't. It was a no-brainer, honestly.
All right. Okay. So that leaves Nana Yao. Nana Yao, you went for a very specific period of time. You went for work. You went to tour. And you came. By the way, that really cool tune we played as our inspirational song, Nana Yao is the vocalist on that song. So Nana Yao, you went on tour. You're back, and you are applying your trade here in Ghana. Would you rather be doing it in the US?
Okay, so first off, I I would rather be doing it in Ghana than in the US,
Okay.
hands down, 100%. I I think one main thing is knowing what your purpose is and where it lies. So for me, directly, I know that there's just a lot of people, and it's gospel too. So we need to make sure that we're giving the people some good gospel music. But you know that your roots are your roots, and Ghana is Ghana. You speak to anybody that's outside, and you realize that they all have goals to come back and reinvest into Ghana in one way or another. So mine is to make sure that at least the people here are still fed. So definitely Ghana.
Right. Okay.
Definitely.
Now, during the 6 months that you were in the U.S., you saw
Mhm.
Ghanaians. You performed for Ghanaians. You saw how they are
Yes.
living there. Talk to us
Yes.
about it. Are they doing well? Are they
Okay.
comfortable?
So the truth of the matter is, everybody living there will tell you for a fact that the stress level and the level of overthinking and the level of depression they go through on a daily is unmatched. Living in Ghana, one thing it will give you is peace of mind because there's comfort around you in the sense that with any worst case scenario, you have a family member close or you have something close. But in the US and in other countries, you are basically fending for yourself, and there's a stigma. The stigma is that the people who feel like you are outside, so you have everything figured out. Inti Patrol sending me away, sending me Momo, do this. And you send them. I remember there was this instance where a friend of mine sent some money back home and they sent a rude message that, oh, Inti 100 penalty to me sending.
Wow.
And I was like, let's be very real with ourselves. These people out there are also trying to make a living. And you realize that it's not even for themselves, it's also for their families back at home. So in turn, everybody is going to make sure some sacrifices are made. But the only thing this time is that for people in the countries like the US or people in the West, there is a certain level of structure backing their living in the country. As I speak to you, I'm donating blood at Kolebu. I got here, I left home at 5 a.m., got here around 6 something. And I can tell you for a fact that if somebody is waiting for my blood to survive today, the person will go tomorrow. Because the level of disorganization here, the level of Faha, Obi across the line, Obi Ayewe, I had the chance to visit different hospitals. I went to 10 states while I was in the US. And you'd realize that there's the level of structure cuts across each and every single state. You see, one mark of an overdeveloped country is the fact that now they don't have things to fight about. All they are fighting about is sexuality now, and a lot of other things. We are here, we are suffering, we want to fix the motorway, but they are talking about identity and talking about these things. I realize that one fundamental problem that we are facing here is misplacement of priorities. So it's very interesting how people outside run away to greener pastures, and that is exactly what it is. But there's another side they don't talk about much because people won't believe them. That's the depression it comes with, the stress it comes with. But mind you, you can live the life you want once you go and you have a plan. I have people who are living good. I have people who are living fine, and I also have people who are giving us settings. So if your listeners don't know, I'm just teaching a new term. There's something we call settings. Settings mean settings means you are giving the people what they want to see, and they are entertained. That's what people are doing. I know people, because to rent a car in the US, it's not expensive. You could do like $30 a day or $40 a day. You could get a Tesla, put it on Snapchat, record your content for about a month, then you take the car back. And one is so releasing my boys now. But the student loan that they are paying it's really like everywhere hard, everywhere tough. But the problem is, if it's a better alternative to leave, it just makes so much sense, and that shows you how bad the country has been messed up.
Wow. Listen, I've got to say a big thank you to all of you. This conversation has been eye-opening. Nanayao Akosia. Nanayao is an artist here in Ghana. Akosia Bwampong is at the University of Michigan. She's doing her studies there, PhD. And then Michael is in New York. Michael is doing his master's, but he's also doing a couple of other things, so he works full-time as well. And Rebecca Anumel, a graduate student at Baylor University, Texas. We also heard from Sam earlier, who is also a master's student in Coventry. Thank you all so much for these eye-opening accounts that you've given us. We really appreciate it. I guess now you know all you need to know. Has your decision changed? Will it be the 20K or the visa? We'll wrap things up when we come back from these messages.
Now, Mojan is under from Jaidi Pabre. We'll be to
Hey! No way. I'll go and hustle.
Don't give me anything. Me, I want to leave.
If you reach a certain stage in life and there is nobody who can look you in the eye and tell you the truth, you are doomed. And that is where our country has gotten to. We need to rescue this country. Wallahi. And I feel very terrible as a Ghanaian at this time.
Hi, now let me share my wildlife experience with you at Safari Valley Eco Park. On our arrival, we were greeted by experienced tour guides who took us through an orientation on how best to enjoy the experience. We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park. We saw zebras, sable antelopes, crown cranes, maras, silky chicken, emus, wallabies, deer, ponies, and so many animals. We watched the animals roam freely in their natural habitat, undisturbed by our presence. Our tour guide told us so much about the wildlife, their behavior, and how to interact with them. I even fed them. We also went fishing. Then we took a break to have lunch in the beauty of the open space. All of this fun and activities for a starting price of 250 cedis, and it's free for children below 6 years. As the sun began to set, it was time to go back home, but not before our sunset dinner by the campfire. We've had a thrill of a lifetime, and I can't wait to visit again. Safari Valley Eco Park, bringing you closer to nature.
Imagine say water wake up at dawn, e no bath, e no chop, where e vanish for your area for 2 weeks. You no get one drop safe inside your tank.
Hey.
Hajia, our life was in dangerous. Only our neighbor get water with water tank.
Water tank?
Yes, water tank. Mamma mia, that water tank get meter for checking water level. That water tank be fine past Kumasi Selindion. That water tank be tough like Ghana Army. That water tank, they carry water pepe, so say some no go left inside the supply tank. What a tank! As my boss, Mr. Poncho, go talk.
Beautiful, durable, with water level indicator and accurate volume of water. Water tank. What a tank! By Duraplast.
Better bet to play together. Play for fun, enjoy the game. Join today on a bonus spending. Come together, make we play. Say share betting. Games are hold on. Pay attention. Bet better man. Correct us, quick cash out, free bonus. Correct us, quick cash out, free bonus.
Together we play. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years. Gaming can be addictive.
In life, choice is good, but choice plus safety is way better. Your safety and comfort is paramount. Under the cylinder recirculation model, you can buy LPG in a safe environment. All cylinders are inspected and maintained to the best safety standards, so your safety is assured. Just take your empty cylinder to the nearest exchange point and swap it for a filled cylinder. Different cylinder sizes will be available to meet your pocket size. Imagine cooking in a smoke-free environment. This will improve the health and well-being of you and your family. Choose LPG in a safer model of distribution. Cylinder recirculation model, securing your safety, creating more jobs. A message from the National Petroleum Authority under the patronage of the Ministry of Energy.
We need you to read all of this in the next 30 seconds. Is that okay?
Yeah? All of it? Do they really offer all of this?
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
All the goals, clashes and moments. All of Rashford, Salah and Saka. All 380 games, all in HD. Available in all the languages you want, on all the devices you enjoy. Choose the bouquet you want from all the options available. The Premier League, all on DSTV.
By popular request, I'm inviting you to join Latina Travel and Tours on a 7-day prayer pilgrimage to Israel. Be prepared to be baptized in the Jordan River by our special pastor and also pray at the Wailing Wall. We will visit Jericho, Bethlehem, Tiberias, Nazareth, and many more enchanting holy sites that will linger on and on. You can choose and register for any of the following trips. First trip, 15th to the 22nd of October 2023. Second trip, 19th to the 26th of November 2023. Rate $3,600 single per person and $3,200 double per person. Package includes visa, flight, hotel, tours, and many more. Call and book your space now on 0244-260-789 or 0558-120400 or visit Latina Travel and Tours at Alisa Hotel, Northridge. Media partners Sunny TV, Sunny FM, and Joy FM.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You're welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show, and Charlie, we've got the whole nation talking about this buggering thing, right? 20K to stay or visa to Jackpot.
I was asking George to give me the actual statistics if it were to be a poll, but what I'm seeing on George's page, George Ado Jr.'s Facebook page, I said when hey, 85% are saying that visa to travel. They are concluding, but some of them have very interesting comments. This one says that 20K Ghana economy go finish am quick, so I prefer the visa. That's actually for Obozuma Napoleon. Nana Yao Kennedy Jamikuma says 20K to stay in most peaceful country in the world, Ghana. He's choosing that anyway. And Samson Fletcher will say to abroad and hustle is far better than hustling here. And Nana Boatin says visa to abroad, please. And that's how they respond though. Visa to abroad, please. They don't want any trouble. Andrew Okanta Jr. I will take the 20K, but last I will take that money travel abroad. Too much Sabi, they kill me. I mean, he got sense.
Best of both worlds.
Yes. And Freshman came to say the same thing. He said use it for transportation. Yes. We use it to do 100 kilometers. Anyway, now visa to go abroad, please. That's a senior. Master, bring the visa. No long talk. This is Kofi Teria. There's one also. Any is appreciated for me. That's Kajuma Chamba. There is a message from Ebenezer Ansah. It depends on the place I'm going to. With all due respect to who? I don't want to hustle in Iraq. The place matters, but I prefer visa to go to the UK, Canada, America, Germany, and France. That's fine, with the details there.
Thanks to all of you for those amazing messages. Now listen, are you ready? Game Park Limited, the newest lottery company in Ghana, introduces another exciting game. They call it Pick One. And it starts from the 15th of September. That's Friday. Okay, that's today. Today is Friday. So you choose your favorite number between 1 and 36. You stake and you get ready for the excitement as they unveil the lucky number. Prepare yourself to unleash even more moolah by staking from the 1 Ghana to 350 Ghana cedis. Okay, that's the range of stakes you can make, and you can win 26 times the amount you put in. Okay, it's the amazing Pick One game. Play by dialing *946# on all networks via the website or downloads the Game Park app on gameparkgames.com. Watch the live draws on Adum TV at 9 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. every single day. You can play advance from Wednesday, September 13th towards the final draw, which will be on Friday. Game Park, more moolah, more power. This game is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, and it is not for persons under 18. Play responsibly.
Kojo, so Monday, September 18 at 6:30 p.m. at the British Council, a very wonderful, inspirational engagement is going to happen. We are going to go down memory lane, 1993 to the present, as the democracy of this republic, the dearest republic of Ghana, delivered a health dividend for Ghanaians. See, let me tell you who is speaking. And I've been telling you this consistently, so you should remember. The main speaker and key panelist is ever distinguished Kwame Sapone-Siedu.
Thank you.
Now, other panelists would include, if you enter the economics department of the University of Ghana, there's a very wonderful lady, Dr. Priscilla Chumesi Bafo. She's sitting on the panel, large and in charge. She will be with Mr. William Ofori, and the thing will be chaired, controlled, and directed by His Excellency. Okay, not Excellency. Mauku Afajinu.
His Eminence.
Yes, His Eminence, Mauku Afajinu, large and in charge.
Oh, yeah.
So this is 6:30 p.m. on Monday. You cannot miss it for any other thing. This is a joint news and an amalgam of professional bodies organizes this public speaking event. Never be to be missed.
Raymond, prepare to get excited.
Yeah, I am.
Yes, Oktoberfest is here again.
Oh, wonderful.
Is that your stomach I hear rumbling? Ghana's premier 5-star hotel and your CIMG hospitality facility of the year, Labadi Beach Hotel, brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world. And of course, that is Oktoberfest. In 2023, we will have the Bayern Boys Band back again from Germany, and you can catch all the fun with German traditional food and beer at the plush Labadi Beach Hotel on the 6th and 7th of October 2023. Have you ever had a bratwurst?
No, not yet.
Okay, it's a nice sausage. All right, for inquiries and reservations, please call 0302-772-501. Have you had strudel?
Are they stringed or unconnected? Is it a long string or that?
You can either have one or many. They are connected. Strudel. You've never had strudel?
No, please.
Oh, it's a baked,
Is it is it being sold at Osudan market?
No, Oktoberfest.
Okay. Oh well, then I have to go and experience it. Yeah.
It's extended salmon.
Extended what? Salmon.
Yes, that's
salmon. Extended with what? Extended.
All that's extended.
How do you extend salmon? Hey. Anyway, for inquiries and reservations, please don't call them to ask what extended salmon is. Please call 0302-772-501 or 0249-532-866. You can also try 0244-747-670. Oktoberfest Beer Festival. Come, let's party.
Kojo. Temafoe!
Yay!
It is already started.
That's
from
right.
9 a.m. this morning. So we're already 49 minutes into the most important event in your area. That third clinic, that third EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair happening big time already from now to 6 p.m. So don't say that you close to work early. Friday, there are people close early by 2. If you're a public servant, they can leave by 11. Because that's how they operate. Anyway, you can just go straight to Tema and make sure that you participate in this. If you want to buy lands and build your own home, get the roofing solutions, meet a banking partner offering super. I heard you on that Xscape. My friends. The conversation you were organizing.
X Spaces.
About mortgages and all the other.
Yeah.
I followed keenly.
Yeah, very interesting.
But I followed keenly anyway. But okay, if you also want to become a homeowner, it is a great investment, and this is the best place you could be. Tema Municipal Assembly. Tomorrow too is happening. If you can't go today, 8 a.m. to exactly 7 p.m. every single one of those days. Of course, you know Joy News, Joy FM, Joy Business, Joy Online is already in charge. Elegant Homes, Syntex Gold Key, Clifton Homes, Virtual Infosec, Cities and Habitats, and you surely would have to not miss this event. 3 days old, you can't miss it.
Yeah.
Friday today, tomorrow Saturday, Sunday, all these 3 days.
Fantastic. All right, well, don't forget to take advantage of the Kingdom Books and Stationery Back to School promotion. It's on till the 31st of October 2023. 10 to 15% discounts on all textbooks, pens, pencils, erasers, exercise books, and any other school items across all branches. So go to Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, or Cape Coast and enjoy this. You can call 0302 764 101 or 0302 764 209, okay, or email info@kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books, where quality and affordability are both assured. Terms and conditions apply. All right, Super Morning Show continues after these.
Here she comes. So simple, yet captivating, exuding confidence, elegance, and effortless beauty. Introducing the all-new Ahorfe from GTP, the perfect fusion of nature's splendor and intricate designs to enhance your own unique style. Each pattern designed with precise intention, printing moments into memories just like the cherished things in life. Make life beautiful. Embrace it with the all-new Ahorfe from GTP, available in various colors and designs. Visit shop.gtpfashion.com to order now. GTP. Life styled.
Litina Travel, in collaboration with Cowbank Women's Banking, is inviting all current and prospective customers of Cowbank to join their second business trip to Turkey, Istanbul, and leisure in Dubai from the 7th to 16th of October 2023. The cost of the full package starts from $2,550 per person and includes visa, flight, hotel, B2B meetings, tours, airport transfers, and travel insurance. The business areas include construction and building materials, furniture and interior decor, fashion and textiles, cosmetics, agricultural products and equipment, pharmaceuticals and medical equipment, industrial and heavy equipment machinery, food and beverage and processing equipment, spare parts, and many more. For inquiries, call Tina on 0244 260 789 or Gifty on 0270 302245 or Akosia on 0555 171311 or walk into any Cowbank branch or Litina Travel and Tours at the Alisa Hotel Northridge, sponsored by our media partners Joy FM and the Multimedia Group.
Oktoberfest is here again. Ghana's premier 5-star hotel and your CMG hospitality facility of the year. Labadi Beach Hotel brings you another exciting edition of the biggest beer festival in the world, Oktoberfest 2023. Performing live is the Bayern Boys Band from Germany. Catch all the fun with German traditional food and beer at the plush Labadi Beach Hotel on the 6th and 7th of October 2023. For enquiries and reservations, please call 0302 772 501 or 0249 532 866. Oktoberfest Beer Festival. Come, let's party!
Stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
Ghana, are you ready? Game Park Limited, the newest lottery company in Ghana, introduces another exciting game called Pick 1 from Friday 15th of September 2023. Choose your favorite number from 1 to 36. Stake and get ready for the excitement as we unveil the lucky number. Prepare yourself to unleash even more moolah by staking from 1 Ghana cedi to 350 Ghana cedis and win 26 times your stake on the amazing Pick 1 game. Play by dialing *946# on all networks via our website or download the Game Park app on www.gameparkgames.com. Watch our live draws on Adom TV at 9 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. daily. Game Park, more moolah, more power. This game is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, not for persons under 18 years. Play responsibly.
If you reach a certain stage in life and there is nobody who can look you in the eye and tell you the truth, you are doomed. And that is where our country has gotten to. We need to rescue this country, wallahi. And I feel very terrible as a Ghanaian at this time.
Go get 'em.
This is a brand new song by Edem. Edem, go get him. And it's getting some.
But
nice
actually, you
play
never
on
asked me. This 20,000 question. I think that I'm also a Ghanaian.
Okay, Raymond. So, would you take 20,000 cedis to stay, or would you take a visa to go and hustle?
If you have a visa, what happens?
You go and you travel and go and hustle.
Yeah.
And your question is what? If you don't have a visa?
If you have the visa.
If you have the visa,
because
then you
people
go
are
and
spending thousands of dollars just to get visa. I think that's nonsense anyway. But I mean, as a patriotic citizen, as a man who has the interest of this country at heart, at all times, it's Ghana first for me. So I will be in this. But if I'm incentivized with extra 20 to spend, then yay, it will be a wonderful staying experience.
So basically, they will just be paying you to do what you are doing already.
Brilliant! Can you believe that? In fact, I will share with Robert. Then, as is expected, then my friends like Aaron, then the boys will all be sorted out. They will be happy living in this state. You get the point.
The level of enjoyment you can have in Ghana with $20,000.
Oh!
How long would you have to work in the UK or US to enjoy at that level?
Yeah, that's also a very terrible thing.
Safari Valley.
Yeah.
Safari Valley for the weekend. With the traveling companion of your choice, because you have $20,000.
No, only wives are allowed on that journey.
Yes, so that's the traveling companion of your choice.
Yeah,
isn't that?
Yes.
So why?
I know.
So you are saying me that I'm not married, I can go.
Yes, you have to regulate the process.
Please. This is
so once in a while,
elimination.
the state should select people and say, "Oh, take 20."
Just to balance the system.
Yes. The masses will be excited.
Oh boy! Listen, it's been so good bringing you today's show. We've had a wonderful time together, and the weekend is here. That means you need to go and rest, relax. Don't get into any trouble. Stay safe and come back together with us on Monday morning to do this all over again. On behalf of the team, I thank you so much for listening. Stay with joy for the duration. My name is Kojo Yankson. I'm the morning man. The next voice you will hear belongs to Marmie C. Thompson, who is still trying to decide whether she will bugger or stay and chop their cash.
Low-key, all of them done they notice. I'm not joking, all my guys them